El Estadio Santiago Bernabeu to Madrid, España against and I say Anuba Coso Ewo Estadio Wanda Metropolitano to Madrid, España, Atletico Madrid. And the Real Madrid could wear a retelling encounter. Anuba Diego Pablo Simeone El Cholo Gonzalez against Carlo Michel Angelo Ancelotti Caleto. To the rough for the Carlo Ancelotti. And then part to Panama so why the film you were for Champions League? What about Facebook Sompa 93.2 FM. Now will follow, now will share, now to message Sompa 93.2 FM. Now will follow, now will share, now to message no payback in Castle Tamati MCR. More money real more for training, more for 2 TV national fee. More share, no, share. No more Sampana, give a air to Tananu day. And just of Katokra, no more secessions near Tiwa. And just of Katokrati, whatever TV, the Suko TV, the Swa, Rescaruti Kodano, or Rescaruti Kodana, whatever Patromania Sompa TV, oh, Tikota National for what to enjoy. Come upon my piasso, get to my question, Tamau, and I favor Patron on YouTube, also, Aya Sompa TV, not for what's coming out to message. That's what Pano pay me. You make a go message, that's what the more come on. I'm a piasso, that's why you're printing there. And Tantini Posokra, where you're real man to Mokono, or Mutrino, and the other 2 TV national. I just say yes, some Katokra, let it come out to tennis follow. I just say yes, some Katokra, they get young prepare. And just of the 12 step the door, so your mammy went to my. I don't know, person, Tama, we have to make it so. Life was some Panda to 3.2 FM, real man to 4 feet, or more entry, and the other 2 TV national, the other 2 Facebook, I just said, yes, some Katokra, the Ateno, now Mr. Wack. And I say a brand tea and the Kum Blanson Echo Orlando. And I say a brand of Roberto Firmino the finisher. What would I put the switch to the able to the man ready? Now the cow star praise Bote, Sir Praise Buatino. As well to my trust in our pay, but to the cow to mention so after Philip Cobra in Kumsa. AKL Stalibro, as well to my trust in my pay, but to the car. What I said, that's so boys in the physical. Belt to the Messu, and a belt to the Messu, yes, of Kitokra. Artist, and now who tear washes from Papiano, who Baba Fessi Kakama, I'm a person, get my question Tamoa, and yes, of Kitokra, Jeffrey Asari Apostle, as from that us never pay, Boba to the cover to enter us nothing, Yenya didn't sing Conti Mario, as well to my tradition nothing, a fist of the swamper, come upon my person, get my way, life as from part, this is full-time sports, on your go to supermarket 93.1 FM. Yeah, Baby Robin Tamuranese number. I'm a person to my concanum. I'll stand on the catch yourself. Numerum, not from a patrol, gentleman dental clinic. Uromo gentleman dental clinic, Amasa, and to my gentleman phone panel. I know on team Papa. I just say that's the control continental pay. One of my Romo gentleman dental clinic, Kono Koto Harrison, as we floor, and put a still went to my, and we can't wait to my. What did gentleman dental clinic, Patrol Raha, Rabekatosa, where you assume one in the Tiago, Cotocron Casota, who President Mojo for Rupa, a famous patron, or setting up. I am there, and of a fee, Abatarica Tamaraso, I'm one of Yinka, and of a patron, Tanuma, Teresa, Kakana, Eldokuana, what damn, as the gentleman, Tentao, Caricatura, now famous patron, Cocojoaresta, now to attend the swamper, I'm a person, let my question Tamo, and yes, some Catoc patron was who person to, and I said, who person replace it, and I said, patron was what person was a Yakawa, a bit of some good, and I said, a bit of some stuff, a Yetero, a pure good, and a pure stuff, and Testimo and Papa. What I said, the more channel, not Brian take up a pioneer of the Tokra, or was for the Sino, the Patromame Fund to the Musa, Kawan Kawabi, Abasisha, a year, the Senasia Testa, the Nasta Gotoniment to be any water, we know robot gentleman Tentao Clinica, Doctor Refem Poduna Pomfo, the Patromotion of a woman to my bro, come on, I'm a person, let my question Tamao, woman Chakway, and one preponderance in the Donna, UMP Bank, the woman, Yawana Swap Bay, Total Police Station, your name. matter the school the teacher we prepare Johnson and you need come 055913 9582 055913 9582 Yahuma obet my friend gentleman town credit when they perform that's what money come it runs koso na mama real motor for future na for future so chango real motor for the number so kwampiaso na nyame atuma and no more qualify not for batuma room into the quarter-final stage of the UEFA Champions League na fe bipiaso na tumakwe enso tabar real motor mo ko real motor for future and the echo na me catch us Telestar so me pacho men for me bondano I am full up me pacho Telestar kwa and I say so my star quality way and yes some to talk me pacho Telestar by dialing *530 hash me pacho ubenya bundle bebre and I from benya a year course credit bebre etano no a option the open tuition and no Telestar buy at the amount into me pacho way you made for me bundle I me pacho Telestar 40 pa it's never person what you can no modesta me pacho o ko Telestar na fe me pacho o to chipro na wo dia to wo phone so wo de to phone so dia call made for me bundle and one *530 hash no me asumo options ni papa no to so dia open bundles bebre call credit bebre na fe wo dia show how far wo be course ache wo be Facebook ache me pacho be browse be stream ache bibia be ko that's what tabano e Telestar connecting energies wo be heavy wo bo put my partner step to kra impost ba mester wo jaso impost obiase impost ba mester tete impost heba mester popo betuma impost ba mester ne pono anu tin papa nya step to kra obo betuma me pato yadia eduku di pejana wo die chira yadini timi kono wo tani impost ba mester wo die nyabido no na me pato me ma onkomo no wo yeten onkomo no yadia onkomo no ya so dafo me pato mo kuche yarwa e woni pejani mo tisa wo nya impost ba mester na me pato de Telestar kuche yarwa e woni pejani mo pamo yadie bia e de fini pejani mo mano ase wo nkoya wo tani impost ba mester ba ma wutrum paswa wo timi mo tuma gono na ya wana na syphilis wo de ani impost ba mester say do we etu ase de kudeku o beto wo tata say so de baba me pato dre wo panu do to 0246 28 for a year post in the Dr. Police or post in the Atuma Fero, and you come up and do to 0246 28 and of a boost pharmacy so and yes some can say and we go and you rocket 20 so papa for draw who probably draw to me patron room in boost pharmacy and no ewo me pato kodie utu kodie official kodie me pato uduru wa ye ne matter this asodo e de tension mu ti kodi kotu do so every ho na utatasie yaso de baba enya sam keto me pato joy came roofing company limited heavy obo bojuma obiase joy came tete me pato wo su utana wie want to lental wo perchance ye papa de kru utana so a wo de eso de joy came roofing company limited eno mo kota se no mo chance no wo kru ta so ba enso beto enfama jampantu do popo anya je se tano so bepa what I say na fa mi pato de tiri so mo chance no enyi na kire ana eso so mpa eti kala na mi pato de bo what so ba no eya fe bo over 500 years na mi pato to say de let me be a queer so tamo and you enjoy came roofing company limited me pato de wo mo chance ni bi e bota so e so de kan e bi ba dem ho me pato dem be yuru e no e me pato joy came if it's so mo chance de mo to pa eti e wi ntimi penetrate what I said dem be e mo kama bi bi queer e so etamo joy came for mo potuma pa wo mo IBR ho wo mo IDT wo mo staff lock wo mo Eurotas other fe me pato logic e de ka wo biaro the room eso joy came roofing company limited me pacho kumasia obacha ko wasokuma na pabe me pacho community police station the tension mu utu tachiman utu akra utu sudan bonkatanga tamalewa bebe metro piano obiase joy came ye toro taratoro obo pachuma pano mu ni komo 0551 009,000 0551009000 Yahoma ubetuma friend joy come roofing company limited afi when in perifasio to come aba bi piaso to konkai bi pacho betu esim pete bi pacho sene wo beti dia ko betu and don't give way more betu ye toro taratoro wo be heavy panya sekitokra etu ko play store ho bi pacho ye betu.com.gh afi wait me to bet ne kama aba bi piaso to ko ete so open bet na pa ebetuma bo na fa dis ka bebreso de wura botoma wo de ene betu se be pato betia omo automatic cash out na fa be pato de tese anytime bia person wo retro sikani bia no wetuma retro na etimi aba aye account ne mo ubobo wallet ne mo na fa ene ba so etuma ko so tabauti me pato settle bet ne wia ka wo se betu esa wo aye automatic cash out anytime bia person retro bia no na do aka setimi retro eso de mo kama na fa ne ba so etuma ko eso tama betu no with the 18 years amen ko na betu every one minute bia na sika na mu every 1 minute bia no obi atim at the best some make say obi the best e mo retro e wo betu e automatic mo sama be do account no kama na fa wo dey show how far na be bia so let me ko eso tama et betu na tayeti e no paya tase the demora this time no eso dey per life no go to supermarket 93.1 be patro ko Facebook no so o ko Facebook no so Sompa 93.1 FM. Now we put on follow the washer. Now we to message pa and no pay back kai. And so tama we to make so Sompa 93.1 FM on the Facebook. Now we follow the washer. Now we to message pa on the Sompa TV. Sompa TV. I will take on the so risk and take on no. And that's how they go through the channels. I will take on the so a bit of first no the patron Sompa and the Anthony Emepio. The patron could different channel to go through the channels. Or kind of way to enjoy and now for me patoko YouTube that's why I am supportive in one promote as well to subscribe now to message rapa and no payment kai bibia so let to my question tamo me patron the games I want to and when you were for Champions League and young some photography but me fan to the stand me patron matches I want to me pursue to me cause now the big game and to me total and your parents and to me bobokoro one but to live for bobokoro I'm a patron to live for puchomo kamako and to first leg I live for to be quite away. Now, for the Tunisam, Nabokosha Pia to Mobokoro, I come out to give me the now, Quack 1 I was sent the patriotic poor Pia, or better me, I qualified to the next stage of the competition. The patriot team, extra time they say so, and when you made to time, as so unfamily for Pomoko Pia to Mobokoro, or Pia to Mofampo, Antonio Quattara, and after what tournament patriot Tunisa, the penalties, born someone just so content, and they say so, the patriotic so no pia to Mobokoro, or Massa Nay, Liverpool Mobokoro Bako, let no Patasa, Liverpool Mobokoro Matanoma, Mipato UEFA Champions League, or Mafrim, and then there's Liverpool Mobokoro, get Petrus or qualify to the quarterfinals, and Liverpool Mobokoro, and Liverpool, out of the contest in Nebequay, as well family Liverpool Mobokoro, Mipato Mame for to the Mr. Abrante Fede Darwin, Nunes Cabral Ribeiro. Do not fit it with us as a player. What's that kind of shoot the money for Pumokoro? But before to the Mr. Martino, highlighting your to Facebook national and just have to talk and your to TV national where you live for Pumokoro already to the woman Mahmoud Magreb Salakali to not fit the most Salah. The patron the Tenia, a Brenton control magical Komia, that's what back on photo and Timafa and Amato and Tanimo, Amabi Piasso Tomaque, as some family for Pumokoro. Now, when you feel to the patron. Yeah, but I'm TV so and off Facebook so me and Pontia you feeling Tawin the nest now me patron to the just already to the slot and put Monteya I'm a Bronte the team and then Tawin the nest quit up on to now for Bob Bono and the live for Pumo goalkeeper you feeling Jaluki kicking to the room as to Mr. Vuya me patron live for supporters now and if you have more interest in football one more set up and just to a Bronte feeling Tawin the nest me patron more for the future TV national for Facebook so that the reason here the patron ready to that slot and put Montema Bronte for the Tawin nurse and come up on and so the Mali for Pumoko the patron before I get this penalty now already to the Tawin nurse were both 13 penalties and when they carry the patron was set 12 as I went there that's an okra the patron about 90 something our penalty I just shoot out to Munasa and Bronte will jump on that and you go and shoot them on the club now no ana pato already thing and has not convinced so abrante the thing and tawu the next or a good penalty taker it was them ma abrante no aso ko take penalty the timali fa pomo ko no me pato 13 penalties I want take e wo the carry mo no na wataru me pato wase ba ko pe wase 12 bibia to ko e aso tama abrante fi the tawin Lunas Cabral Ribeiro na so no ko tire me pato ne me tuma ko ye eso amfama abranta de tenenta winu na se tene kaka ene no pano Sompa na me pato ko Paris Saint-Germain mo ko so ya abranta fe Osmane Dembele e Sakudo Tembus to no fe Osmane Dembele me pato ma me foto de so abranta way this season open one of the players o jene na so pa wo potuma eso tema de club aya abranta fe Osmane Dembele potuma pa nya sam kitokra me pato de say this year 2025 ye wura mo already to Osmane Dembele was set 21 goals from January. I mean, people start playing the pattern in all competitions. Already to Osmane Dembele goals one produce ukwa. And so they never appear to Momoko no Kasasha and never appear to Momoko. I had 21 goals. And I brought for Osmane Dembele so yet to myself when they said this season. I brought for Osmane Dembele and I patron goal now and yeah. And so they appear to Momoko and goal number 29 in all competitions. And I brought for Osmane Dembele. I was Sakudo Tembus. Turn off for Osmane Dembele. Now to the account. So I brought you for Osmane Dembele. Me patron says you can play as the power in terms of a Ballon d'Or. Or more contested for a young Ballon d'Or now. Already to Osmane Dembele. As well as I brought to the Portugal and just a bit of economy Musa. Me patron brought you for Osmane Dembele. You can play as me patron Ballon d'Or. Now me and Tuma me patron says we could away ya. One bet to my contesting for Ballon d'Or now. Work out I brought you for Osmane Dembele. Make a word. Me patron Twitter say confirm could Sompa 3.1 FM. Now me patron follow. Now share. Now to message to the panel pay. You make a cash on tomorrow here to make it so. Sompa 3.1 FM on Facebook could also follow that share the phone message to the panel pay. Yabakai, prepare to make my way to Venezuela, and yes, I'm talking away your frontier. Your fellow Osmane Dembele and I do so check good pay. You want to muscle to my way to Venezuela, and yes, I'm talking with Patrol, Paris Saint-Germain, qualify. Now, me Patrol qualified or about Chinese time, me Patrol Club Bush, and that's the Aston Villa Momokono, back up, yes, we to qualify between Club Bush and of Aston Villa Momokono. What am I qualified? Me Patrol Coco PL to Momokono, when they say Coco. Pierre Chumoko, no purchase, Pierre Chumoko, Patramo qualify to the next stage of the competition. We be a Koye, as soon as Pierre Chumoko, and also then just some good talk, Teneka, the Patrono pay, a free a Pierre Chumoko from Australia, as soon as Pano pay what to as soon as we have to mention the show. Now the Patron, Aston Villa Momoko, Yabiatom, that's some Pomotes to make qualify, no more Quacosia, Pierre Chumoko, the Patron business to make so between Pierre Chumoko and Aston Villa Momoko. Reported on the Pemeseka Patasa, Aston Villa Penny4, as to the Pierre Chumoko, Mama Tasna for Metromet in Coma, already to the Morocco, Ascension, Philipsi, Tomio Loco Chancho, El Tararo, as we play Sakai, the Master Villa Momoko, Nemon Patro, Pierre Chumoko player, I am here to the this one, Pierre Chumoko, Omas Patasa, Aston Villa Penny4, and Mama Tasna for Metromet in Coma, so the Pierre, already to the Marco Ascension Tino, and Metromet permanent for Pantero, Amatos Sakai, as to the Master Villa Momoko. The report and then the Pemeseka Patasampa Aston Villa Penny for Manchester to say I brought your fellow a year Osman I brought the Tinamaco Access to Tino the Patomo and so any PH Penny for Cocotasna Fe or Metromet in Comasina Pia the Patron PH Momoko woman who met him funny agreement of Fe already Tinamaco Access you that's what Tomato Sakai and the Aston Villa Momoko a family Patron Aston Villa Momoko said to us I brought it for the Marcus for the Sakai and the Manchester United Momoko 40 million pounds and from a year Manchester United Momoko and my brother for the Marcus for Messiakai and from Aston Villa Momoko for the Dino and so to be a permanent already to the young fellas as we a player Aston Villa Momoko one person the signature of a permanent test in the first way to for the agreement of a the Patron players way. Eso tomato access ya kai and about Aston Villa Momokoro Marco access your deal no say Aston Villa pay for the PH4 ebe to my funny agreement and pay year 15 million euros and you see car Aston Villa Momokoro metia eso to my PH Momokoro fe what on be patra bratia the day eso Marco access your Phillips to be your local Chancho El Terrero to the for Marco access your deal eso get to my trust no fe and to my permanent come out of the PS to my quay and about Aston Villa Momokoro to the kaka and pay if you Aston Villa Momokoro and if a Paris Saint-Germain Momokoro feel basso here as to the bar and then pay what as to we have to make it so live on Sompa 3.1 FM and the Wasugusa with Teno get the stomach to be paid yeah panel pay and yes I could talk and someone will pay now you know Patrick for to the Musa Pastor Momokoro that's what Mr. Kai Yabi Pastor Momokoro Mutin Wetma and then the pastor we have to make it so I'm a pastor get to my way after saying just a Ketokra and no pato already key and no we are Ricky Martinez Castelluto to no fellow we are Ricky and so a manager at about Paris Saint-Germain Momokoro start coach way send a man for say to the temple of first of Chimero and yes of Ketoko protester Orado where you treaty Utu for one far if it's a pato Yama when you know Yana to turn up and send a test here and so away first of Chimero but no pato no pay my main front to the Messiah already key as to this check the style of Kilofi and your president so to Pia to Momokoro and was here for two people say or come on Pia to say or when you project almost started not to turn on test here if it's already till line now Andres Messi Cochetelio El Testito La Puga Tomika to no fellow Messi woman China Manico Afe Ora Aditi as you name Tasova Santo to the Mokina Crusade Martino to no fellow neighbor or also call Afa Bronte the Tini Killer in Purple Hotel as so call now so say Pia to Momokoro what was say new team now say new team what measure shadow almost time me patron ready key and then we are reckoning the ideal personal me patron me to my shit to me not for me to update new project and so tama pay to Momokoro already kill we are reckoning start here not to turn out to say about for to that time now so say the open to my casa me patron project to my channel already kill we are reckoning I'm a be straight to my simple and the pay to Momokoro the more expert me patron Sanya man casa the airbar and to already kill we are reckoning Martinez Castelluto on your manager and so Pia to Momokoro, Wamotana say what decisions I want to take, and of a new team of Piote, as to PS to Momokoro. I know I am a patron ready, and it's shaking a style Arkilafi. To the fellow, yeah, Nassau, or no, I am president so to PS to Momokoro, some of Yatuja, concerning game of a patron so to be torture between Liverpool Momokoro and the FAPN to Momokoro, Italian reporter on the pay, Mesaka, already to the other slot to Manchester, the patron came and to be torture between Paris Saint-Germain Momokoro and a Liverpool Momokoro and the best ever gamer or no as manager ever the carryable on the switch to my bench and the team. They know and already purchase was a history Liverpool Momokoro creating and when you went for Champions League or no as a coach you know when this history be already till we are Rick's experience and when you went for Champions League and so the 10 number or casting game and the best game in the UEFA Champions League and also the best game and when the carryable already team and that's not your manager and the money for Momokoro summer when also the two channel rather confirm sir Abrante and the tea and the Ipaima Konata the reason team now when you Abrante the film and you say Abrante the Copano will say now Abrante up and you know you Abrante the tea Ipaima Konate and the film will to the person that be tomorrow the patrol or the two people say Abrante the tea and the Ipaima Konate may fit not for the be tomorrow Sunday Carabao can find a total between Liverpool and of a Newcastle United Momokoro Abrante the to Mr. Kai and so Tamale for Momokoro or you know Sunday to us about for the trade and lesson or not or this would tell a pra about the now person the uncle or a cocoa permit to take it back between 8 to 10 weeks I said I brought no sweet tomato and to be at my Sunday already to the trade and lesson or not as we a player on the fit to Sakai and family for Momokoro against Newcastle United Momokoro and what Carabao can find us limited a crap I don't pay a feeling for Momokoro from Australia as they bar yeah what to so tama we to mention so and you toro taratoro already to the promotion and so they are former player the policy of fatu people so come on piate so Paris Saint-Germain Momokoro ababi almighty PH Momokoro to me from Mutia what did the person PH Momokoro say obabe the team to beat PH Momokoro be the team to beat and when UEFA Champions League we are going to feel good already and the promotion
He steps up and he scores. What a penalty. He sends the keeper the wrong way. 4 absolute phenomenal penalties, and PSG through, and they could be the team to beat in this competition.
I mean, what do you make of them as just how they performed over the 2 legs? You said that they dominated that first leg. A lot of people were shocked with that scoreline because Liverpool, it was the definition of smash and grab, and here they are having got back into the tie and gone through to the quarter-finals. And this group of players, how much of a threat do you think they could be?
Oh, massive. They're a team. They're a team. We've seen superstars there before, you know, along the front 3. When they had the ball, they played with 11. When they didn't play with the ball, they played with 8 players. Never going to win a big competition. This team can go all the way. I think they'll be going to play Aston Villa now. Yeah. And I think Villa are going to be right up against it. This will be a difficult game for Aston Villa.
What about Liverpool, though? I mean, this is another, you know, there was originally a quadruple shout. Now that's been reduced to 2. So, you know, what are we thinking for Liverpool? How does Arne Slot get his side to bounce back? The league, fine, don't need to worry about that. But then, obviously, thinking about next Sunday and Newcastle.
Well, that's the thing. They've got to pick them up. They've got to pick them up for the League Cup. I know it's a nice one to get picked up for, but they'll be disappointed. You know, playing here tonight, going out the Champions League, and you looked at the...
Okay, to wait again, some of the patrol ready to the promotion. Also, your former players, some of the Jose, already to the Anastoti, Jumapa, and went to my part. Just one cycling Liverpool players the year, and just up on the Miatuma Santa against Newcastle United Mobokono. Newcastle United Mobokono, bet to my son surprise, Liverpool Mobokono to say, already to the Anaslot, or Bobotina for Timmy, and Ranton and went to my officer, and not defeat a choir, and my Liverpool Mobokono. I am very disappointed defeat now. And so Tama Liverpool couldn't tell you summer. The patrol ready to the promise and what mountain I don't pay and so Tama to draw. Yeah, what to my so Tama here to the show. Yeah, that's what you could have so then so the bar may go past a bubble could have so here may go to make a car. Now instead of a patrol room and so past a bubble could know. Mama may a brand for the Hurricane address. Hurricane you put Sakai and my Paramount to Mobokono where English International may patrol Hurricane and now on your patrol the 10th goal of the season. UEFA Champions League game and be passionate to be quiet to my brand here. You fed Hurricane. Me Patroma made the first ever English player to score 10 goals in a single campaign of the UEFA Champions League. Me Patroma Center Hurricane. That's what my started to say. Me Patroma the first English player only 10 goals in a single campaign of a UEFA Champions League. Hurricane has set us a record. The passionate to my quiet and so to my brand here fed Hurricane. It turned out on the 10th goal of the UEFA Champions League. No, and I'm Patroma to the same this season already to the Hurricane. Ocean the course I was any assist I want to win in all competitions. Etema Bermud to Mobokona were rating 42 goals contribution to a Bermud to Mobokona and Yama Sweat to Tama Plantia. The for the Hurricane enters into a Kakabi Patron pay if I planted for the Hurricane if that's where that's what they buy and then pay what to and so to my to so who can Facebook Sompa 93.2 FM. Now will follow, now will share, now will to message to the Pano pay, Yamakin Castle Tamo, and we have to make it so. Never be passion, let my queen, yes, some Katok and some to be pay, and so Pano pair, and yes, some Katok and Patron, my main phone to an send your 10 year, I buy your rubber pass, a Mobo Kurasuya, Mammy, I brought you for Lamy Yamal, and Pana Masaloy, turn on for Lamy Yamal, and your player was that kind to my pass, a Mobo Kurenda, me Patra Kura, when you're 17 years, 241 days. As what to me tomorrow, and my pastor Bobo Corretti ha, La me about the team national, I call heart and Padas of Kitokra, and no shall go against Benfica Bobo Koro, and I forsake to me assist. It will be the youngest ever player in the UEFA Champions League to score and assist in a single game of the UEFA Champions League. And I am Brent and La me Yamal, the patron your tennis in the picture, and the other 2 team national, and young Sam Kitokra, the patron Brentana, you feel La me Yamal, you should this is the the performance numbers and winner and so to my pastor Mobokono I am very incredible and yes I'm going to talk away or hard journey as well you for Champions League I brought to fill me Yamal me patron the tennis center will be there 18 years when the Pedimestic Carter so the tennis must say official professional contract and so to my pastor Mobokono I will be pastor get to my queen to my here the day and then La me Yamal and Pada Masloy now me patron this season when you start brother feel me yama the goals and the assist when they pass the Momo Kurakano or over 25 goal contribution for Pastor Momo Kuro. I know I brother feel me yama and Pana Masloy. Me patrona the goal no yero and the 12th goal of the season in all competitions. I be Patrano. That's what Mania and Pastor Momo Kuro. Tender goal no yaya against Benfica Momo Kuro. And you goal number 12 in all competitions for brother feel me yama this season for Pastor Momo Kuro. In terms of assists, me patron already tell me yama ekra against 17 assists et me patron orado ekra 29 goals contribution for Pastor Momo Kuro. In terms of assists, any goals are credited there what provided to Pastor Momo Kuro season and you 29 goals and I credited that's what to contribute to Pastor Momo Kuro and you are better for me yama and Pana Masloy me patron already tell and then Rafael Diaz Bayoli more me abranter for Rafinha more for the picture to TV so me patron could udiko na so aya Sompa TV now for what is going to take quarter no what is going to take quarter na umanya Sompa na for what to enjoy na be piaso to make Sompa na 3.2 from Facebook na so follow na say na for message na part of Sompa TV and when YouTube na so subscribe down to message no as one back up na be piaso to make already tey and Rafinha says me patron ko UEFA Champions League ni ba when the top scorer this season and when UEFA Champions League ni mo o kwa 11 goals and I brought to the same four assists in the UEFA Champions League. Let's say I brought to contribute to 15 goals. This is the German passer Momo Kono. And when UEFA Champions League, me patron now goals now when you know and the 27 goal. I brought to the sweat now this season. And when you passer Momo Kono in all competitions, me patron the tennis was 27 goals. Now in terms of assists, they are brought to the Bubuja and just some talk when you brought here the team that's what Rafinha no and I'm patron no pay my me for to the say I credit for Rafinha already till me Yamal and for Robert Lewandowski in terms of goals and assists. I be Patrosa 3 guys who met me now and the pastor Momo Kono Omukra 74 goals and assists for Barcelona Momo Kono this season in all competitions. I know I have brought the team Robert Lewandowski Rafinha and for me Yamal contributions or more at my pastor Momo Kono this season another pay yeah went to my show to my for 1 year for short already to the theory or read Daniels as you for to people so come on be to say baby you to the ballon d'or there obetima kasa say ya na dia baba kodia already to Rafinha ballon d'or no e dey there already to the theory or read Daniels
Christian earlier on Rafinha look right up there now.
Yes, he is up there, and we had what was it? What was it for? The question thing that we do at the end.
The question thing. In the mixer.
In the mixer. Since we cannot explain and talk, but I will explain it now. Rafinha is ahead, yeah, for me now.
Wait, what? I got lost. What
Yeah,
you mean?
Rafinha is ahead, yes.
okay where I have someone patron already to the theory or read Daniels and someone on a suit to young went to my other person to my head to the so and yes and to talk me patron young one game say to young cordial but to Momo Kono woman Atletico but to Momo Kono and yes and to talk and patron my fan to the say report on the Pemeseka patches American team the store among confirming from already to the color and Salati so I brought for the killer the papa fit Brantarum never to Messiah and Tamar Gelman to Momo Kono never patron ready to the color not you are taking decision some patron 99% already and so the killer the papa master to them some medical to confirm to already to the color not to say I brought the day any killer the papa when you 100% fitter already to the color not to report on the play but say can patches and then say or best start I brought for the killer the papa I brought for the Brian Diaz and so best start the game no and Tamar Gelman to Momo Kono teneka ka and no perfume Gelman to Momo Kono if from so the bar yeah want to maso to Momo for already to the Tego Pablo Simeone and Cholo Gonzalez to no for the Tego Simeone and you could already to the Tego Simeone sir and then came away and could have the Messi and was in the coupon quite the Messi between Gelman to Momo Kono and of Atletico to Momo Kono to Mudia Wobu jump pitch so Tintima and Tintin Bobo Esther no Bobo against Real Man to Momo Kono I have some of my patron ready ten ane Diego Simeone sama ono so de totwa ene game set to me patch 545 yebenya le Metropole ane Borussia Dortmund boboko no wo de po ni kama fei yebenya Arsenal boboko ni PFM don fan boboko no 8 p.m. game ne tato Aston Villa ne Club Brugge and only 8 p.m. Game no tato kama pana fei Atletico Madrid ne game to boboko no aso game no totwa enya saketo kwa no me patch way ayo already tene Diego Simeone me patch de aso de ma me fanto de say owura no anya full squad of the room against Real Madrid boboko no ho hey resurrection merantio koke todo no fere koke owura anything aso de Cesar me kwata tanko ana fe Rodrigo Javier de Paul sa boys when you no mo nya face say o metuma ya fit already thing any Diego Simeone sa the boys no dey run into this game against Real Madrid boboko no tene kaka if Atletico Madrid boboko no for so here no so dey ba enti enna Atletico Madrid supporters no e kwatro moto de team players no say masa ya ready pena ya dey make you who stars no mutama mo enti mo ko pitch ne so mo so mo ko no fa mo koku mo ho enti enna o mo ko team the hotel enti ye soro kusu timi ko ama players no Sompa Atletico Madrid supporters no wo mo nya panya some to talk to we enyema kakra mo kire ye e wo team hotel na asoja fo mo Ghana ha mo ko bo asoja fo mo Spain na game we de the control be dey papa o de yan Atletico Madrid supporters no etu we Atletico Madrid supporters na apostle eno mo tutu nyina wa kire o eno mo ko Timothy no wo mo di tuo pa koi ema mo o say
Liverpool ye ni eche
eti Atletico Madrid for no dia obosom at the airport no bom I want to stand and say you na Arsenal doctor bia origin from Arsenal control the Manchester United Manchester for us apam no sa doctor no ano masa pam another doctor is almost take cost no so enya sekreto ko muni stadium ba wo ma bi on the cost Manchester United £2 billion ano already to the start Radcliffe or Kokobo Bosia na Bosia no Kokobo no was out done the shares now say gradually or to Manchester United boboko no apam Glazer family no and so the free Manchester United boboko no to dey kakra and no pay the free Manchester United the free maso here and so the buy ye want to so to we to so live on Sompa 93.1 FM to ko Facebook no so no one promoting and so etma follow no was now to message na pa no pay ye be kai and so tama we to so na me patro already to the Patrice Muchepe or no abomoten let's wait to Makasana be part of the entire all cano and some out to the generation of a get to my room and so the mobile come apart ama be piasom let me pay just some kito kana be patro calf almost so a conference ni go so a course international of a get to my room on the mama mutiltos no now in the meantime there be therefore let's wait to Matasia one more baby team come be patro say the more for see far better no apostle boha messages me kono me messages bebrebe me here betting code that be ye benya crack some passports mo trust the whole day now hey now the whole day they be to trust it my sports almost here say the boys and yes ya bra omo tisika no na enra me patron former finance minister the past government and some of them to just say wo man betting tax bia no me patron the mo kan de no kro bia nim a minister said the most chairman for betting task no and yes some kito kontu there and no pay trust no fit to room now get the details no so ba me say o ma chairman for betting task papa sika o ma Jeffrey boys no na no ten to there you bet trust no fit to mo details no aba be person let ma question tama me patron Philip ni kum satrase no mom ye ba betting command me catch say wataruma but this time help Mr. no stop to ma there no be na malaria pa e duku ni pajano wa and pay malaria aka wato wo de time e ba Mr. me patron no bi ya within 3 minutes most of free I started free no patches and more of the malaria abano omu tane de free pajano with promoting set time help Mr. no o sabe to makabi wo start say wo no pa wo say wo be di kama bibia me koye enso tama e ma no time Herbal Mixture ɛyɛ adura ɛboa ma paa ɔbɛ mu a ɔfrɛ no mo so oyi ne ho no me ma me kra no ɔkɔ kɔdi dwɛntɛ ɔsɛ me bi take over me patro boa aseɛ wɔ nkɔ ntɔpɛ so bɛba promote sɛ time Herbal Mixture wɔn nsa bɛtuma ka de baabi ɛtɔ no pɛ no wokɔ a wɔn nsa n'ɛso bɛtuma ka bi na mmom sɛ ɔpɛ dodo atu a ɛyɛ 0244 417 669 0244 417 669 ahoma wobɛtumi afɛ time Herbal Mixture na afɛ time Herbal Mixture na afɛ wɔne mpɛrɛfam n'ɛso ɛtuma di nkɔmɔ na bi pia so ɛtuma kɔɛ ɛso ntɛmɛ bi patro mo ma me kantin and not drinking water no me patro mo ma me sɛ nso wei deɛ sɛsɛ deɛ Ghana ha ɛnoa no obianom na me patro ɔba a wɔfɛforo ɔba wo fɛforo a wasene content na ɛbɛ nipadua no ma increase what I say nipadua no so ɛfansi very well and the alkaline nso wei yɛ alkaline ɛnti ɔba a wɔfɛforo nso a ɛbɛtuma boɔ na afɛ akɔ ne nkonya yareɛ ɛyɛ kantin and not drinking water woduru Japan a nso wei na obianom ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa kora wo a woyɛ matim wonti no ntimi nyɛ adwuma yie wata sɛ nti wo hɔ bɔ sɛ wo baabi agyenegyene bɔmmɔde sɛ kantin and not drinking water no wɔn nsa nso bɛka de ne nso wedeɛ ɛyɛ powerful papa wo a wobɛno bibia no yadeɛ ketekete a ɛdoko nipadua no bɛtane ɛde afi nipadua no mu na bibia so tuma kɔɛ so dama no so pa na wobɛno so pa yɛ kantin and not drinking water wo pɛ no atu a mepatɔ yɛ Bremen UTC anasɛ Tafo New Road abawo road junction hɔ wobɛwo yɛ kyɛ kwan ɛne ani nkɔmmɔ 0241 449191 0241 449191 yahoma wobɛtuma frɛ kantin and not drinking water na afei mepatɔ wɔne wɔn so ɛtuma di nkɔmmɔ director kantin and not drinking water mekyɛ no pa adwuma wo bɔ no Ghanafoɔ bo aba so paa prince what to say
yeah latest
bibia bɔ kɔdeɛ wasɔ microphone no Philip wasɔ
yes
wo dem
yeah me dem
Apostle mepatɔ good morning wasɔ wo dem
good morning
akwa bi a or started journalism wadwena no musa de kɔtra microphone akyi yes one starting a presentation one word inside the microphone me them Prince what them yanko
yes yengwe we straight away enra UEFA Champions League the second legs no etimi shase na enra na there frankly speaking obi otie Sompa bia no hu say the 4 games na ekoso no emu baako ene a very crucial game because Barcelona Benfica we made it clear here said there's not going to be any way for Benfica to come back and then have a win against Barcelona and eliminate them from the UEFA Champions League. Bayern Munich and Leverkusen the same 10, Inter Milan final the same 10 and then they see here. But then a game back one month when it was so pan the Liverpool against Paris Saint-Germain game. Didn't you know when it was on air said though Liverpool in the first leg they went to Parc des Princes and won by a goal to nil. Until in a way, we had the caliber of Liverpool in the UEFA Champions League. Now Becca said Liverpool let me at Paris Saint-Germain at their home grounds then Liverpool are sailing through. But because of the kind of performance in the first leg, Paris Saint-Germain, Boboko, and Edinburgh, Liverpool. Everyone saw, said Liverpool did not deserve that win. It was a moment, a bad game, just that one chance, and then Liverpool converted. And even it came from the unlikeliest of sources. Harvey Elliott coming from the bench. Abrante friend Darwin Nunes causing that havoc in the defense of Paris Saint-Germain after Alonso free bench by. And the people started believing, said, no, with this performance, though Paris Saint-Germain lost at their home grounds, going to Anfield, one of the most difficult grounds Albert Miabo a game at, especially in the UEFA Champions League. But yet, because of that performance, people felt, say, Paris Saint-Germain still has a chance. And then Mekanwofia say, and I was having that kind of belief, say, because of the character Ekuta Liverpool in European nights, they will be able to sail through. But then, game never knew, and we all saw what Paris Saint-Germain did. And mama me papa a friend Luis Enrique and I made them dear basketball in Abemano. He's the one that what 10 things around and what this Paris Saint-Germain bobuku with him. So Luis Enrique, let's not forget Obe PMO Paris Saint-Germain no. Na Paris Saint-Germain with team pound. No mukute very good team. Or they compare right now players of Paris Saint-Germain, they can never be compared to the kind of names Obe PMO Paris Saint-Germain. Ne kuta Paris Saint-Germain no. Listen to this, the kind of quality players and they Kuta Paris Saint-Germain, the individuals, no. So, Osha time at Luis Enrique Baya, no more proper individuals, more than right now, individuals, Kuta Paris Saint-Germain. But yet, he has been able to have his way, and always on one particular coach, or Betsy Mua, or Maria West or no, give him the steer, let him control. Okwa price, yes, Okwa price anymore, yes, I didn't be. Abrante FM Milan screen here.
Also, so Monfa de Mano.
I'm on for ST and the man.
Okay.
But maybe out there, About Paris Saint-Germain, what him say, not Milan screen here, Inter Milan. And at Inter Milan, we saw what he did with the team. One of the giants in defense. But over Paris Saint-Germain, Otenchen, not Lucas Berardo, Ebo. Listen to this, Otenchen, not Lucas Berardo, a young chap, not Luis Enrique de Nebo. On China de Mumpo. Abrante a friend Lucas Hernandez Etinche na a struggling Nuno Mendes awaba Paris Saint-Germain emfa no original game mubo. But Lucas Hernandez we are seeing him at Atletico Madrid at the top levels no abobo no. But enam say enya the style into ompe or no why it say Jose Mourinho, Antonio Conte, Pep Guardiola. These are coaches and whenever they come to your team, they bring in their own philosophy. What they want is what they want. They will imply in the team, and I say they will try to achieve in the team. And to about team or particular players you pay those kind of robust players or more as or more paying trabebre or more technically or more very gifted is what he wants. And to Milan screen attention, Milan screen one of the top notch defenders. But no, you saw Abrante friend Lucas Berardo because other affecting the system. Woman Lucas Hernandez attention because Lucas Hernandez sometimes or a bit robust. No about Abrante friend Nuno Mendes. Vitini abebo game and they Joao Neves more neighbor. But at that time, now Idrissa Gana game more Danilo Pereira more at least or more that kind of experience. No, and they say this young boys, but or more. Leandro Paredes mono because Paredes is having that kind of gritty style of play. Ewonimu or Argentinian into a bed dropo no about Abrante FM Vitinha. You see how it is. And one was fast modi into a Milan screen team Danilo Pereira, Lucas Hernandez, Levin Kazawa, even Manuel Ugarte, one Fanan Kanitimu, Gonzalo Ramos Gusowo, PSG team. But do they play him? No. PSG do not play a typical number 9 on the team. Gonzalo Ramos right now is still there. Obiti say Renato Sanchez, Mario Kedi, name Amunina, a lot of players. Okay, Juan Bernat, Kylian Navas, Cedric. These are players. Amunina no more honor. But he let go of all those players. Or shall say our to some French players. We now man for him say because he went for William Pachu. No what Milan screen now for William Pachu. Who does that? But Luis Enrique, yes, I did. He knew what he was going for. And me no, not ready so born a cheap because I felt they ain't our experienced players. Paris Saint-Germain, what they need now is someone obet me saw the young chaps nensa lead you almost say yemfa nenko because no met me akwa bodo ni mo emfa and he needed experience. But oba no pa more experienced players no and other French players or more potentials na be shim. And to be move on the cheap but right now we are seeing how the results at the manor. And then it was because of him, his tactical approach and everything. And I'm a Bobukwa, you're from Paris Saint-Germain, and we need that game. Now, Mama mi video, na mention DB Muasi. Or Mama mi video, no. You see, he went into the first and the second leg the same way. The same approach on the ball first leg and one on the ball the second leg. There be me come in me video now me the mamono. The same very good. Shadi way that's it. So over we that's now. This is the kind of tactical pressing. Luis Enrique in the first leg. Part the plan and no be no in the second leg. It's why we are timer. Liverpool benya ball and we all know say omo tied the omo ball ne ma papa friend Alisson Becker because of that kind of footwork. No one pretty from the back. Either finding a long ball to the midfielders, Gavin Betchini, McAllister, Moana say going for Salah and then Luis Diaz. But most of the time they build up from the back. But Papa friend Luis Enrique saw this and he decided said there be let me map up a strategy. Yema Liverpool won't feel comfortable so the ball be PF from much okay. No, let the video start. What man happen in the Mr. Timer Liverpool benya ball ni bian. O make sure so Obama Abrante friend Kivicha and Usman Dembele are the two leading men into where Omumi ni leading and omo press up front. No, the Abrante friend Hakimi, Ababeka, Fabian Ruiz. Joao Neves. No, my three pressing also the flanks, the left and the right backs of Liverpool, which is Arnold and then Robertson. It's the other ball, the Fabian, or my blocking that. Okay. The ball, the Arnold, Obeka Sabia, way Arnold will space. But the moment the ball comes to whom was a Kivicha Edmund Banoso, Obe close it down. It will shut it down there. Minka said the backline play. Mobile media develop a game from the back, no. I'm talking about Liverpool. Almost shutting it down. It's the only option. Let the video go. The only option Liverpool won in this game, no, was to send in the long balls. And over long balls, pause it for me here. Yes, I did. Also, I branch a friend Hakimi Koka Hono, Vitina and Ebeba Nechi, and Wabeka defense no. But over send the long balls, and you would say, he for now sending long balls, Nadia Komomo. Jota, Luis Diaz, Mohamed Salah. Height advantage or Munibi. And besides, boss, you momo nyadi or home. Oh, send the long balls, oh, mad the advantage William Pacho and then Marquinhos. That is why most of the boss or Mubo in Ubo said. Paris Saint-Germain for no, it's me born a let the video play. And as the video progresses, we won't say that area doors and the ground doors no ebeba. And when it comes, clearly you see say William Pacho and then Abrantia, your friend Marquinhos dominated the area doors because why no money in the air pre Diogo Jota, why no money in the air pre Mohamed Salah, Luis Diaz, and sometimes say Dominic Zobos like Babeka. But is he also good at the long balls? And I know. Enti enra Luis Enrique's style of play no and map up a strategy and that's what map up a strategy a betimi akate off everything bia na Liverpool betimi dia be ruggy anymore. Enti in the first leg Mohamed Salah mobo ni bi, in the second leg the same thing. The first leg wa mobi, second leg the same thing and the course. So clearly this is a game I felt say the so congratulations no should go to Papa your friend Luis Enrique because of how was signature and the boys no and the approach of the real game no more. What to show game? Ousmane Dembele or to press two players. When was the last time I who be? One of the most laziest players ever will be who Ousmane Dembele. But this time around, or press two players running up and down the field. And this is solely because of how Papa friend Luis Enrique was instilling some discipline into the boys. In general, I felt so congratulations the former Luis Enrique. Jabi Alonso so make Kansas Mui said oh you're one of the most disappointing coaches at Madrid. The job now on person from no betting Lucy. Okay. Who the starting lineup now or the room in the first leg. Yeah. Who so could be in the Europa League? Okay. Yeah, in the final against Atlanta. Meanwhile, there was a certain Borja Iglesias and then Victor Okoboniface. No, do Marco bench. Satan now Robert Angri, our form, Ezekiel Palacios, not now bench. And he always, when the time is right, and I say, when they need him most, no at falter. And it is something I was high game. But in the game, because Atletico Madrid and the Real Madrid, or Penny. And no idea PSG no people have started saying hey PSG timi aye enti Atletico Madrid is be timi aye bi. But I feel with the coming back of some players, who they say Ceballos and they out. Yeah. With the coming back of some players, Rudiger is fully fit, Federico Valverde is fully fit. I feel it is going to be a very difficult and a cagey game for Real Madrid to be able to pass through. But then I don't see Madrid losing this game or not qualifying. Okay. I strongly feel Madrid will qualify tonight, no matter what happens. Okay. I strongly feel Real Madrid will qualify tonight, and the big boys will come to the party. Yo,
sir, the opposite can do with Maka. I'm growing from you too. So the silence on the social media, no, PSG for making sure say yeah, Jumano, how the enquire. Philip, Bema, we have a call. Edra, you were emphatic about PSG.
Even at Anfield.
But also, say PSG, you don't see PSG losing. Ubo say PSG for the taker. Bedroom penalties. You were so emphatic.
I was emphatic on that.
Yes.
Say PSG.
Thumbs up.
I've always maintained this. Say Paris Saint-Germain current team Luis Enrique are building. There are forces behind a driving team. No. And the forces, here for credit to be brain so, and the former sporting director of the club, Antero Enrique. Antero Enrique did a very good job for Paris Saint-Germain. And one of those things are, so right, two players be. Players no Baku Vitinha. Message of Vitinha picture on Tosuna Ubia, a man from Ueshono, and read this boy. Vitinha, in terms of covering every single blade on the grass, He's the first point of call for Team Paris Saint-Germain. Vitinha. He's the best player of Paris Saint-Germain. Sometimes football and kind of credit. Into no one should go more assist no. Omo na the credit no more. PSG want omo current team no. Player now say the praises. The man bebre this boy friend Vitinha. Vitinha in terms of counter pressing, he's a pressing resistance. He's a player here in terms of pressing. No? He starts up every press. Paris Saint-Germain involved. So Paris Saint-Germain match here. No almost started pressing now. Almost started pressing through this boy. Friend Vitinha. Wow. Now the next player, when friend Yao Neves, no, 19 years na wedi. When friend Yao Neves. And this Yao Neves, the signing no was the masterpiece. Manager for Luis Enrique a year before the start of the season.
Okay.
Boy, when you're 19 years and on signing from Benfica, 2 players are Portuguese. Portugal for and one watch here. So Portuguese national team no ever found to pa efra. Any João Neves, any Vitinha no are players to watch in the future for a national team now. You're from Portugal. Now, one interesting thing about Paris Saint-Germain is saying. Luis Enrique and team no crown in terms of squad quality and depth. A man for a dream course. Now, maybe a critical analogy of Paris Saint-Germain.
Okay.
Goalkeeping department, number 1 is Gianluigi Donnarumma. Donnarumma is why the captain and the national team number 1 for the Italian national team. Italy averaged the Euros in the year 2020. Almost say England were on Wembley. No, the best player for Italy was Donnarumma. He was the best player at the Euros. Donnarumma was the best player at the Euros in 2020. The last Euro, the Euros before Spain, the preceding Euros before the Spain's own in 2024, no, it was Italy, Nigeria, and Donnarumma was the best player at the Euros. And Tans is a goalkeeper, a best player at a major tournament like Euros, and he was the best player. Now, when you Donnarumma free the national team number 1 for Russia, Matvey Safonyov. Russians no more producing the best of goalkeepers. Since our football by till date, apostle till date, you believe who said the best goalkeeper ever, and the best goalkeeper ever will be Lev Yashin. Lev Yashin from the USSR, the Soviet Union. And ya before no money paid a check, ne Jean-Louis, your friend say Iker Casillas, one of the best goalkeepers of football name. You believe who said the best goalkeeper ever, Russian, Soviet Union, Lev Yashin. The best ever goalkeeper, football bar we are seeing you produce. Ono introduce say and start ball from the back. Ball na ye 9 e bofi e chire no. Goalkeepers omo buy in from Gilmar, Felix of Brazil ni ade nyina no. Lev Yashin is the face of goalkeeping in footballing history. Wow. He's the best ever. Happened to football. That is goalkeeper Lev Yashin. Now, this national produce a goalkeeper like Lev Yashin. And number 1 currently, Matvey Safonyov. He is number 2 at Paris Saint-Germain. Now, the next 1 year, when Spain equal Euros, the goalkeeper for Spain, your friend Anu Tenya. Okay. The name pronunciation is a Catalan. Who born in English, or say Anau Tenas. But in Catalonian, Anu Tenya. Okay. And Anu Tenya is the 3rd choice goalkeeper at Paris Saint-Germain. And he won the Euros, he won the Olympic gold for Spain. So Spain had Olympic gold, beating France to the ultimate for the gold. And he was the number 1 goalkeeper, Anu Tenya. And he was signed from Barcelona as a free agent because of the relationship with Luis Enrique. So that is the goalkeeping department. Italy's number 1 for Russia, and Spain's Olympic gold medalist, Anu Tenya.
Okay.
And then Obelaki. Now, what defense? It's Lucas Beraldo. One of the promising talents at Brazil was currently is a Brazil national team manager. Dorival Jr. collapse. No one for Dorival Jr. Lucas Beraldo constantly they raise the eyebrow in the Brazilian country. Now, aside that, or Hakimi Achraf, I would always argue say Yaka number 2 are only weakness currently a boy from Morocco, a friend Hakimi Achraf. And no number 2 Edema Morocco. Now aside that, Lucas Hernandez, a World Cup winner with France. The junior brother, Theo Hernandez, no boy AC Milan. Okay. And Lucas Hernandez was an integral member when France edged the 2018 World Cup. He was integral member, and he was part of the French team and quarterfinals of the World Cup in Qatar in 2022. Lucas Hernandez. Another one here, Personal Kimpembe. Personal Kimpembe, at the end of Becca Funny, Personal Kimpembe is a World Cup winner already at his age. 2018 France World Cup in Russia, no, Personal Kimpembe was part of that team. The partnership was that is Samuel Umtiti and Rafael Varane, but our direct backup no was Personal Kimpembe or exposure no. There is nothing I'll bet you no. Another player can answer me Marquinhos. Marquinhos is the captain of the Brazilian national team, the best national team in footballing history. Brazil. Pentacampeão, the 5 times world champions. But then the captain of the team, boy, and friend Marquinhos, no. And Marquinhos was the leader at team their friend Paris Saint-Germain. Another player back can say Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes in the two-legged affair against Liverpool, no, he was the reason why Yehu Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah was missed in the 2 legs between Paris Saint-Germain at the Parc des Princes and Paris Saint-Germain at Anfield.
Wow.
It was this boy Nuno Mendes. And Nuno Mendes, no, actual promises say bono adweye den trim eche age. That is the boy Lucas that is Nuno Mendes. Now interestingly, my brother Prince Ekasa for William Pacho. He's a Colombian, he's an Ecuadorian. And who Ecuador? Ecuador, where pictures are. I'll come and sit here and show you some of the pictures are already training players from Ecuador. Pictures now Moises Caicedo, mo ball was so Ecuador no. So mo yi pictures na chirawa Sakola Park. But then no, so send you a city here. In the player by Europe na so boba. Or otu na ni hwe ni nchi. Enwu se ni nchi ni bi. Eku ni ho ba European there. Cocoa season ano no. So to everything possible so this kabeko fie. So they come to Europe with some sort of hunger. And some hunger no results in them being successful. And these Ecuadorian players, you don't joke with them. When the going got tough, Omoto Milan screen here, all because William Pacho no ends on a bench at Paris Saint-Germain. And he, at his age, was just so equality. South Korea currently, Sahyun so national team, we if you are the next best player for the South Korean national team. When Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in was scouted when Luis Enrique was a coach in for Barcelona in Spain. He played in the Spanish, that is a club for clubs in Spain. But then one a top team. But then no quality no was laid bare into the Lee Kang-in, a bomber Paris Saint-Germain. He's a quality. Now Yao Neves, any Vitinha, I've spoken well of them. Now another player, Fabian Ruiz. So Spain ebeji Euros now. What do you make of Fabian Ruiz? Fabian Ruiz was the reason that Rodri was the best player at the Euros. But man fonka. No crana ya at the whole. But ne can ding. Truth is a bitter pill. Ne can ding. One of the players Emma Rodri finding mojo at the Euros for the Spanish national team. When friend Fabian Ruiz. No. Fabian Ruiz a midfielder for Paris Saint-Germain. And at the darling boy of the French national team currently. Warren Zaïre Emery. He's the darling boy of the French national team. And French only believe he say, Omu continue to be the next Didier Deschamps or Yuri Djorkaeff of the French national team. Now, what about more attacking departments now? When they lost Kylian Mbappe, there was no problem. They went for Bradley Bacola. Bacola and Mbappe boy learned a lot from Mbappe. And then this season, before Ousmane Dembele pick, you know, now the best player for Paris Saint-Germain was Bradley Bacola from Lyon. And apart from Bradley Bacola, no, Vicha Kvaratskhelia. Vicha Kvaratskhelia, yeah, one of the players. He was the reason Paris Saint-Germain, Napoli, repeated the Maradona-esque performance when they won the Italian Serie A. What kind of Maradona at the time? Only this boy Alemão, Careca, and no Diego Maradona, and that thing was experimented when Umunya, that is Victor Osimhen, or no Vicha Kvaratskhelia. A part of that story for Team Napoli. Another one here, Gonzalo Ramos, one of the youngsters, and also a covenant for himself. Into Paris team, no. Once in a war, Paris Saint-Germain team, say, almost squad depth and quality. For Liverpool team, no. We the first 11. Now what the backups, no, air comparative analysis are. As a gap no so. Gap no so pa. Into Paris for no. We know when winning over Liverpool. I sat here and said it, and I was emphatic. Said, see a game na here bono. Football na yen kan okra Paris quality ni bebre and beating Liverpool no me na nya me wanwa. Now Bayern Munich introduce young goalkeeper bi. Your friend Jonas Kurt Ulbich.
Yeah, Ulbich.
very young, when you're 21 years. Yeah, 8th of August 2023. And Bayern Munich were missing number 1, Manuel Neuer. And in missing Manuel Neuer, then we thought, say, Oba started Daniel Perez from Israel. But Daniel Perez crown started, and almost started Daniel Ubich from, that is, from the academy. Very young and exuberant, 21 years now. And he was thrown into the fray against, that is, by Leverkusen. And Leverkusen game, you know, my brother Prince Kai, selection is quite inconsistencies and the weakness of manager from Xabi Alonso. To me, no results it was a fair reflection of how things should go in the Champions League.
But I say Philippine Kumsa the Atene Kano, but you be hitting you be back code no so CCA and boys no some boys in the physical a brand new hoti me patch on Facebook no Sompa Facebook no so Sompa 93.1 FM on the Facebook now follow now share now to message no empa and afei wadaro ba patch on rescue di code na obenya ye di code na so kama pa na afei on the YouTube Sompa TV subscribe on that message no ebra Philip. And then I was some boys in the first capa.
And no boys in the first
capa. Facebook no so see. Oba Facebook no so. Ya the code no ba to Facebook no so. Ya the code no ba to Facebook no so. And then channel the Edra about for first capa. And that's some boys no some first capa. Come. I tell Philip. By you, I start to make a bet you be a first capa.
Yes, and there are a lot of games across the world. There is the Champions League in Europe. There is the league in Egypt. The Egyptian league continue. And again, there is the championship in England. Now, games are Ethiopia and Neno. Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid no. To be safe, you per say we both sika who buying. Now this car a good bottom intino. Real Madrid ya chomu 2 goals. So handicap 2 for Real Madrid. The game then start here and Madrid are 2. In the game, they end 1-1. Madrid lose 1-0 crash, so we discuss. In the Echa Madrid 2 goals. Now, Lille need Dortmund, no? You expect to say Dortmund attacking firepower too much for Lille. So, definitely, to be safe, you know, what they Lille for a Dortmund for 2 goals. Because Sewu Girassi and ne obesi firm. Now, Aston Villa and Club Brugge, 2 teams are, omunina mean. Omu defend more than attacking. Into no, yes, but this is the first half. Niya 7 corners in the game. Now Arsenal and PSV Eindhoven. Arsenal Football Club have nothing to lose after winning 7-1 in the first leg, you know. And then Arteta will try to bench most of the squad in the players, you know. Think and say, Obe make amends of the points that we lose in the Premier League. So then Obe bench most of the players, you know. So yeah, expect a lot of attacking firepower. So in the first half, you know, corners, you know, do 8. In the first half. In the code, you know, very simple. Code, you know, very simple. 189. 189.
189.
DA 312.
312.
189.
Tomwase and the Facebook also.
Yes.
Sompa 93.1 FM. And the YouTube also Sompa TV.
Yeah.
The patch all subscribe, all follow now share out the message never. Eti edi atoso. Eti corner kohe de chadedi.
189.
189.
DA 312.
312.
Yes.
Okay.
Those are that is the code. And
okay.
Code then there is 6 odds.
Okay.
Into whatever you have, Biano, we'll multiply we see by 6.
Okay.
Into won't pay we now per day.
We'll multiply
we see by 6.
Okay.
6 odds.
Okay.
And I can assure you and tell you, say,
okay.
And twice about 10 p.m. and you know. Naman for Afasika.
Okay.
Betway.
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 More. Eti Betway sebe fatu and you say, "O bet now we try to save your bakubi ba say o bet now. You have the opportunity to save your bet. Eti the esa o bet no, give free. Let's save o bet no. Betway so the esa automatic cash out. What I say, eti pacho which me set na afei edru time bi etiba withdraw automatically so the go account no kama na bi etiba ko so the amount na yedua the three Joseph Ejay Owusu Casemiro was brilliant, super fantastic and in-depth analysis from Sir Prince and Philip Combined in Kumsa. What I say, Hansen Papsi no Jonah was in latest intelligence and afei yedua the three inform for Douglas also to the message no aba to inform information after you o message no so the amount say code no code the code in that TV this no Apostle
Boko dear.
Boko Apostle.
Okay, right. So 14th Extraordinary General Assembly.
14th
extraordinary general assembly.
Okay.
We're elective Congress.
Okay.
Elective Congress because you're two aba. Aba no you're two president. Currently, what is ongoing is the election of the executive committee of CAF. So, Gianni Infantino, Yama Sebi Yaino is the second term president of CAF. By endorsement.
What's it?
Messi is the current CAF president or service second term.
What? Patrice Motsepe.
Yeah, so this is the voting ongoing. No, he's been elected. He's gone on a he's a member of the executive committee, so don't worry, let's proceed on that. Now, quickly, Nia Sotia said, Gianni
Patrice Motsepe.
No, Gianni Infantino, don't worry, you
okay.
to me.
Yo.
He's there. Now, Onu the reason why Patrice is CAF president was CAF president first and CAF president now. Now, guess what? After Ahmad Ahmadin Senfun Kososo Matu Wiesika Bebreno, the decision was that na Infantino Pobia Obe make sure say one, he also guarantees his vote as FIFA president. So we say
so manipulation.
So it's not manipulation, that's your word. Tiniesi and say, oh no. One, when the opportunity came, Alex said, Augustin Senghor has been in CAF for over a decade, very experienced for Senegal free president. Yaya Ahmed, Mauritania, the same thing. Jack Adoma went to the Senate of FIFA Council. But Infantino played nice card. So he has to use the presidents of the land. So, first of all, he decided to say, Satana Macky Fall no as Senegal president. And then Diomande Fadi no. So he spoke to him, said, Opese, Augustin Senghor, one of the vice president. Oko Mauritania spoke to Mohamed Ould Ghazouani, said, Opese Yaya Ahmed AS, a vice president. Alassane Ouattara, Ivory Coast, said, Opese Jacques Anoumanya advisor with experience when I pass. Then Cyril Ramaphosa, South Africa president, his sister Chepo, Chepo Motsepe, Patrice Motsepe's sister. So the South African president was involved. And then one very good president, Felix or DRC, decided to say, he, because of his close relationship with both Mohamed Ghazouani and then that Alassane Ouattara will join. So you have 5 presidents joining to make sure. So, Oma Privamuni, Oma Makane didn't come to step down. And then they stepped down. So the first election was an endorsement because we must step down. So they became automatic vice president. Fauzi Lakaya, no Omokan Assembly or a Moroccan Royal Federation president. And on the envelope, no sharing him. And the American announced here, that's how it went. Now the reason why, so that's how he became president. And nobody can contest him unless Osi Wajai. So the second term, no, a year by popular acclamation. Yeah. But the reason, what he's done in 4 years is more than what his eye to have done twice 2.5 decades.
I think he's the best ever.
Yeah, I'm saying, so you see, it's not about the longevity.
It's about productivity.
4 years, yeah. Now, as Sobi our only football club in Mamelodi Sundowns, and now they're money about Telepo, so what it means at that time to win a Champions League and be given $2.5 million. One of the first thing I can hear in the statement is me make sure say Sikana yedi football football form when it can increase. CAF Champions League. Me more reasons why unanimously they've given him the job again. CAF Champions League, $2.5 to $4 million now. Now we CAF Champions League, $4 million. African Football League, yeah, boy, I'm on GNO. And you're on any concept, any boss. Infantino, when Infantino called DRC, Committee Moise Katumbi, the billionaire, in the course of the discussion, so you want something like African Football League, where the top teams are more Bopra or African, become Abo. Not plan your BBNO, but the first one was done to make sure that the FIFA president was pleased. And then, he introduced the women CAF champion. Odibai and Nisika no DFS too. Now, if you qualify among the top 8, what's Sakra $150,000? Mimsa Azakes would be like, Yes, because some call your first one said be Caprenim. Now the winner takes $600,000. Women CAF Champions League, please. $600,000. Runner up takes $400,000. That is incredible. Obaye no say women football, one more women football voice. There are a lot of workshops now to improve one administration officiating. Incredible, including VAR as part of officiating. His brother. Now AFCON. AFCON is now $7 million if you win. Yes, runner up is $4 million. AFCON, it used to be 300,000. He moved it to 500,000. Brought the runner up to 300,000. Now we're introducing BBA. Me, Anna BBA, can say, me is the biggest flagship program. But the African Inter-Schools Championship. Zones. Africa Confederation has 6 zones. The zones minti. You be ball each zone. So fano say wafo B our ket years of Krekuya president. I know your zone back home. You ball no winner that zone you earn 100,000. Who qualify by competition or winner you earn 300,000. Now that's not the only thing. The most critical one away. In Colano, you know, the legends, some of my bubble, no pain, ajidi, but can't say much Musabra, but better because most of your footballers in Africa go through a lot of difficulties. Aside that, near your seminar for young kids AM media and to SABC, Ubon Super Sport top presenters, my dear. We have referee, you have the top 5 referees teaching them. And yeah, the medics I can only mean here. Send a bay and Colano at this stage, you know. Even though I'm by some bobo, no. Best friend sign man say, ban say, that chimbo no man to me and Bobia. No ma fa way so send a bay out that chim so bad on Benny Papa that. Okay. For me, that is the most flagship program because yeah, no Colano be new opportunities are. And the Ebasa na that chino says school now koye na ball no so ankoye. Or referee on bet me. Okay. Or ebi a person ye a century. Ya train or no so benya konya so be a century. Now all ban na a car down $40 million. Na a car down Infantino ba $40 million. As we speak now, Vatican so account $9.2 million. Wow. And he's saying that CAF accounting year no started from July to June. So this year, CAF accounting year, no, barely this June. By this June, I'm hoping they are looking at a profit surplus of $11.2 million. Me bomb pay somebody that profit surplus of that. Beyond that, don't forget, sir, and CAF sponsors year 17 or no take you over no. In 2021, CAF sponsors year 10. He's moving to 17. CAF am year na nasa tama bana 10. Is what they call 17. It is because of no daily GDA and integrity and trust as a billionaire. So say and only billionaire share. Now we just 20,000 maybe 20,000 Ghana na 200 million emana over usuru. Fantastic. That is what he brought. That face, that respect, that confidence, that trust, say about accountability, say be kuntabua we yebetimi jinedi. That is what he want. Look. He just renewed 3-year contract with Total. Where Total? $375 million for 3 years. That's incredible. That's one out of the sponsors for 3 years. And the CAF, as we speak now, and look give a solid and brilliant brand so associated with. Last year, you bought AFCON. 180 countries were streaming and see the African Cup of Nations. 180 countries. And see that. You see that. It is through him that we are having that done. As at AFCON, as at 2020, about 2021 AFCON, our viewership was very low. And then last AFCON in Ivory Coast, there were 2.2 billion viewership. Because Sisia no nyoya ne say Obana 37 amai bako 37 bi o mebo community And no one's ever taking decisions, say, or pitch and meet a certain requirement, or
Okay.
making sure some ball.
Okay.
As we speak now, only 12 nations out of when it took over 37, and I'm on Bobo Paxo, only 12 out of the 37. That is a significant milestone.
Okay.
And for me, what I like about this man, and it's a Sebu, or yeah, dear, like he said, tomorrow I'll continue, but like he said, or see, near here no pa, Sebi, before Befrisu, when him the second time, not third time, before Befrisu, at least every African country, Benya standard picture, embassy, beyond that, from this year, he's going to hold meetings 3 times with every president, something that has never happened before, to make sure, say, maybe I know actually, but this time on Ben, a DNA cost ha, Sebi, I say, we want to get more closer to every president, having 3 meetings with them in their country. So you come like 3 times in Ghana. That is a thought that it's going to do it. For me, we are blessed to have him. And I have said that the first ever FIFA president of every CAF, he should consider living here, there, Infantino Kwa. A bit easy because, like Nibra, he said it last year, said my senior brother Nero, Nibra, and it would be better for him to take off. And that would be easier because the same policy, Infantino, airfly, Asia, CONCACAF, CONMEBOL, Africa, for the voting, is the same strategy that works for him.
Okay.
So there's a ball, no, the only Philip Moody, the only Prince, different people. So he won the second term.
Yeah.
Infantino called it third term. And I will not be surprised if we get there. So Infantino caught the 10th term there, then he has to move here and join it.
Okay.
He will be the person that can replace Infantino easily.
Patrick Mujepe.
Yes. He is a top administrator or solid brains. What are you going to say? Sebe, billionaires, and you be anti billionaire.
Okay. Yo. But I say Apostle. Apostle, where
oh, I'll be a channel maybe.
Okay.
Maybe do. In fact, this no one has a gramming call. Where just
where are you true?
Yeah.
Apostle. Okay. Apostle, that's it. Anaho Joe. Joseph the Horton. Or say all the way Sompa 93.1 FM. Okay, George Ferdinand Boateng. Or say Sompa TV, good work done inside a goal, a bottom in the central region. Okay, yeah, that's also in fact Sompa Sports, the most popular and powerful, great, fine and above all sports. And let's send the add to the message of Jambano. Okay. Asante to Douglas, I said Sompa, you are the best. Okay, Joyce Asante, I said Sompa, fire, you that's it. Messages in the door, Sompa, we just have to Hansen, Papsino, Makai, message, you know, Sylvester Yame, Kudros, I say Philip Kwabra in Coons and the sports professor, no size. Okay, yeah, that's it. Yakupo Shao. Anthony Giovanni, I say if you don't have. Okay, send your contact. Okay, but I say thank you. Okay, okay. Bereba Uswansa was say sparking glory. Yes, sir. Since he got injured, their performance okay. Thank you. Message in Major ye. You tia that what the acheme. Ti yada who the ebra. Yeba to us. Messages the doors. Evidence boy. Was it today? We need us. Us no. Yeah, they told Facebook kudos with the Sanko Facebook kudos. What we are also we go Facebook kudos so Sompa 93.1 FM. That be part of 1 download to code no. Now we're trying to come out. In the meantime, you possible for short commercial break a bar. You better also stay tuned.
There's nothing worse than your multi-bet missing, but nothing better than having it saved. Bet Saver. Here's Kwame and Yao. After hours of planning, both have locked in the same perfect multi-bet. Big win for United, over 1.5. And both teams to score in the London Derby. But who could have picked Leicester over City? Or a high-scoring game at the Bridge? There's nothing worse than having your perfect multi-bet missing. But there's nothing better than having it saved. Bet saver. Win even if your bet misses.
If I shop, I'm sure you'll bag it.
Brady, and not so good.
What time about Michelle and see about Queen? Why you say?
Bra, said your time about Misha, it's your Jimmy fearful, and you're about Ebersoy.
Really, I know this offending now.
Bra, and because me the time about Misha one dance here, we are singing now about Timinka. It is some malaria, where drawn time about Misha.
And you go, dear, no more to want to meet any deal. What drawn the time about Misha? A drink and your ma or bar waffle through. The one mark or down for any aquada when you fear do you and some of the time about Mr. Draven. She's a walk hospital and answer lab. I'm what who said, oh, a 3-day malaria be answer.
Kayo sa time near TIME. Time about Misha. I feel malaria fever be than Ziba a woman. Ever trap. Ubenya be at all, over the counter medicine sellers. Any herbal shop to do a name. FDA Aji a dreading crotway at home.
Abusaka krakabi wo hanu meja tom na rewu sebe wo mene se abofrake to wanya 2 years aka dai ba ku nti African Spider-Man bla be abofrake to yim wana nipa ho hia dede bi koso anu ti kame ho ne ko hede wo mbia yenya expectation ka African Spider-Man ne ba be se bo abofra ba preocupe ne hu se African Jack wo ba be se bo abofra na wo secret kura no anything Imboost herbal mixture and only me secret. Na dia na ye. Na me yetua na ma honka ka form. Ana police me di one dance tell me say menye na me nso hwe. Na me so hwe no. A boost immune system. Ama say me train na me ntebra. Me timi di kama. Ama honka wo dwom so ekoso. Me kura so me da yale ama mai latitude me nya ba ko. Anye je na koso hwe. Hey, Spider-Man, what are you doing? Who fa me kura chen.
Ubenya Imboost herbal mixture and pharmacy and also herbal shops. A pin for any color mundi if you do me no enom. FDA agigade tatwe atu.
If you want better future, join Ghana Grows, cause our grit be the future. Join Ghana Grows, this be one for the culture. Join Ghana Grows, cause say you my day for Ghana. Join Ghana Grows, Ghana Grows.
Yomu, Pequia, who be first wing Yajuma, and now at Yajumaqua, and for so, and walk Yajumum, any 80 vertimu, and ya. So, Anamone, fastest and walk, Wabusia, and won't put a more assetnemu, but star 718 star 50 hash, not the Caho says, yeah. Ghana Grows, Hop Day, Ghana Bros Jumedie, Mastercard Foundation, Miss Springboard Roadshow Foundation, Limehouse, New Phone a day, bro.
Mamisha, time HH herbal Mr. Bina Unumi, and ya what dropa, a ya draw say, a manipedian quamwano enya hoarding, na a quatia yare, and chain yare and san wakakoto, fire wardro, nan abribia, can noga company limited. What the time TIME ebe jasono wonwa and the time HH herbal mixture e dia bejaso akra wonyanya mfirisia dumienu enum bi wo pemfo ene oba wo makra nufo enso enum bi time HH herbal mixture wo benya bi
over the counter medicine sellers any shop dodo na mu
so wo pedodo to afre 0244 417669 0244 417669 time HH herbal mixture a yedro say FDA aje edwadien kratoi atum.
Rise and shine with Yas toothpaste and Yas toothbrush. Start today off right by grabbing your Yas toothbrush and squeeze a refreshing dab of Yas toothpaste on it. With its soft bristles, the Yas toothbrush gently cleans your teeth and gums, giving you a comfortable brushing experience. As you brush, feel the powerful formula of Yas toothpaste working its magic, removing every stain in the cavity and leaving your teeth sparkling and fresh. Plus, Yas toothpaste helps make your teeth whiter and protect your gums, keeping them healthy and strong. Choose from our 3 variant toothpaste: Total Care, Herbal, and Whitehead. Make Yas toothpaste and Yas toothbrush a part of your morning routine and start your day with a confident smile. Yas toothpaste and toothbrush. Caring brand for caring families.
There's nothing worse than your multi-bet missing, but nothing better than having it saved. Bet Saver.
Okay, you know say live for Sompa 93.1 FM. Abota de biamunyama ya na fe ye dan ho kakra bia ye ba ya kwakwaji sika ba na Orlando atrase na on the system ne eba. Yes, Ejekum Branson aka Orlando. Yes, I'm talking to Chana so pa. Asantmane Ghana me nyina Orlando na atrase no. On the system dito si nyina eba. Tina me catch say so Orlando atrase sa Orlando de oba on the sika na nam eti wo bomote na fe wo ram e wo dabe ura bank na wakwa kwa Jessica Poba oye adwuma wo recognized institution bia wo Ghana ha me pato so timu ram wo dabe na fe wo kwa Jessica eno eye oba loan scheme eno na dabe for dia ba sesei e ma na ya sekito bia kwa Jessica e dia bia adwuma e dia tra na koba mu dia tani kurachi ene kurachi to oba pa ram wo dabe na fe kwaji wo sika no kwaji wo loan no na fashion ha fa na dabe so de wo do moka he wo twa de kiti mo so wie na fe ya sa de ahotoso pa face deposit aba eno no de me pacho sa deposit we me catch say 100% secured risk be any na sikano said yesia boho by no eno come to message so asa de agi loan eno eye me pacho dwabe rubber no mo bo adwuma pa ahotoso pa face deposit a heavy pa a scheme me pacho ko na fe ko secure na say o subscribe wa ka sa dance eso de beba afemu a moye bodua adwuma mo pese mo business engiri dwabe rubber ka me ka fu de mo say mo fa mo ko bo dwabe rubber no mo super heavy obo boduma papa enya sem ke tokra eno de se ubi account so dwabe rubber what I say wo pebo se de atre dwuma ni mo a akonya de da ho mi pato dwabe rubber no uram ewo ejo so bodure afe dwabe etimatim ejo so onwe ana fe Roma Hill ma si sipeti mpomu fubesa adesima be bia mo uram ya dwabe rubber ke boduma pa eno mu ni komo 0271 40 93 40 0271 40 93 40 ahoma Umetuma friend Jami Uraba Grafe, Unomo Esu Etmi Edi Enkomo, na me catch us the mega cash lucky boss, super fantastic original mega cash. What I say, me patrol talent star 426 star 6 hash. Ubo say ubia so pe na options no eyaba mega cash everyone be the bia na second demu everyone be the bia na second demu o ko mega cash akoko disika adopa bia wo sori ya wo dey make sure say wo dey 20 Ghana dey ato for the so wo twamako a eye 5 Ghana cedi pe eti adopa bia o be second dey gu bottom e wo mega cash lucky boss e just get to star 426 star 6 hash ubi asumo se options ni me yaba ni wo choose lucky boss no na fe bi pato went sika with the 18 years abenko ho wadoro ba ko Facebook regulated by National Lottery Authority. Mega cash lucky boss airport jumapa ata se enya sekretary live on Sompa 93.1 FM. Afei bi pato Orlando ebe na be catch us ube rem no akwakwagi odin heba bitters. E mama usisi wanye day on day heba bitters. Mama usisi wanye day. Hey, me se beba ni sisi wanye day ya. Onko tema de bia de ire borono and watche oh ube hu no se wani amafu diet nie and Liverpool obu jeso mo shane blue and yesu na red obetwe wa mo se ififrete no watim na tade mu ebi so kofia this is ebo adwuma the bebe ebo adwuma eti sa no obeye what as obe diet nie wa montesa edu adu mo se apapa no sum beba kone kwaje odin heba bitters nudu bi na wo sisi mu beye de satan no bodo na wo jawa wetima for the pompe no de heba bitters what I say ebe mo abotuma kama ebe bi aso wetima ko afi preke se powder no na I boost to immune system no wetima change ho kama de bia wo de umako adwuma so akwaba abra the pato wunya for to bia woni pagya ho eno ye preke se powder nya bi na fe no eno obo herbal and medical research center for obo de this no we so abagya so na obo herbal ha ukwachi ya oya usisi sisi ya oya he wona bobo se wakuma de bo pere ulcer diabetes hepatitis stroke ni nyina obutu ase obo herbal and medical research center eso ewo adoto dumadu eho na ba wu de chakwa wutru enkraza ye oja kwade so a wutru aka ye wakaso official town me patroni obo herbal any come 0249761508 0279761508 Yahoma ubetuma for Bo Herbal and Medical Research Center no fe woni obo eswet medi kuma juma mo bora no day yes oh yes ne bo juma pa ja se ketokra me patro yes brush any yes toothpaste sese de me patro mo 19 pom what I say ti wo se no pese eye white pa no fe obo se no baya you were yes total care. Now I don't know a toothpaste I yes for deba. Hey, come on, we get be powder for the show how far. And of a yes herbal paste and also yes for and the deba just with the bit to choose here. And according to your preference, what I say, and of your yes whitening toothpaste. Nigga, antia ye dear better so te body paste I want to yes then the quality power make for them out. And of a yes brush no a bit beer net to be to choose city here. Now was the way you day I feel a man will see it in the so yes brush no especially made for Africa. That is a boss who buy nothing to be also white. And went to Macassa and so a your confidence will come out. I'm a get to my question to be piano. Yes, no, on some shopping malls I want to provision stores I want to in our car. When you also pay yes, yes, super we heavy power. And that's a bit to Manaroma and I will pay Orlando, Blanson, and their fist and details no so they pay. I that's some good talk. Orlando send me biamo kodia
latest
and some new crowd. Shegu
biamo latest. Yeah, konia the official number. Na group will be Camp New Boys. Almost Toro Tara Toro no. Se oba na trans no one farm mo ma ya na omani nyinti. Make sure say they be atras ya Toro Tara Toro no. Omu bi etum say obe mo mo so.
Omu Toro Tara
Toro ti Camp New Boys. Asema omo kan no. Why ya trans say ye official no na egu ode ama wo Sompa 93.1 afenso so Sompa TV. Remu ewo Facebook no na wetimi a join it. We full time ene atena se e de nsem no ebro no na ene 3 pm ya ewo Kumasi Baba Yara Sports Stadium MTN FA Cup run of 16 match makwa I empanyfo e prospondi ye no afei ena Asante Koroko ene secondi 11 wise omote sa game no enso ere fro ne ya tima obe progress to the quarter final stage of the competition tino mumma me kotoko gate process no na yenhwe rate Koroko omoje enso ewo gate o ene ntino se 3 pm uremu ewo Baba Yara Sports Stadium na onso watimi ahye ne nso 20 cities popular stand no ena 50 cities VIP ona nso watimi akọ enjoy Asante Koroko enso ene 11 wise gamer eno nso eba so no na arawo sam se 11 wise omoba no omo head coach enya de se ono nso etimi eka team no a otimi emeki trip no enso ewo ha eno ye bewuram ne ye de nsem no enso abronemom no ma yenko kaf kakra ne ni komobi Mr. Keti yes Okraku President for Ghana Football Association bra o casting the vote no na eda so kaba no Keta koto na aba na yeto aba ne wie no omasan e 4 years aka papa your friend no Patrick Mosepe our president Edema Kaf no 4 years omo de aka no sansona for the first time Ket Okaku eko servo as a executive council no committee no ono so eko servo so na Ket ko no abakosem Edema Ghana wabe the 6th personal or servo ewo CAF executive council no so edipa odi kan no na ye papa ye friend Ohinijan ofiri wono Kwabena Hagan enso eko servo ewo CAF executive council no so ena afen so Nana Fredua Mensa enso aservo ewo so Samuel Ochre ena nipa otwato a o servo ewo so no Mr. Kwesi Nyantachi ofiri we no ade se Ketokeku enso ekotoa so na wa servo enso ewo hono eno nsema yadiguo enso etimi eriama back to MTN FA Cup Kumasi Asante Koroko mancha eba so no eno ene Alex Menu Ashanti Region Circuit Chairman edi komani ebusan say openi 11 wise omo traditional club na match no mo se ne say
11 wise. Only 1919. 1919. Yes, 11 wise. 1919. And your team get was and what I didn't know can Ubia and you can traditional clubs. 11 was come. The traditional club a bubble a different crowd. And you are not going to underrate 11 wise. Me say when I just now bar. Me makata me say me nkonto kwada. But I don't be kono. Me no be koso me nko bema. Ko wa hela me that defeat me. Nze na boss the league na boss the ni house of folk number. Sa na 11 was be bonya me da ukwada. Ye ni obi ahụ agro. Pepe.
Eno Alex Menu na de san 7 to dwa na ewie ebusan se Alex Africa ne de MTN FA Cup na ye obi a competition ti no Africa na won sam te se na o se Ghana ha se nya kotoko ne ha sa wa wo be try African bia wo ko ba team no e be jija ye nti Alex.
I'm telling you, Africa na gunsu atre. Na ura na dream set so mo hene. Enso sa mo hifa. Kotoko ne asen ko team ko Africa wie ne be ball league asabo ne ye. Meka year be 2000, I was it 2001. Na kotoko bo ayi tournament bi was South Africa. Ne sa ball league wa. Ye de abroad nko na fa no ko e ba no ko bo na was be ball league ni bi. Ya win tournament was be ball league was win. Evidence is clear. Okoba who they see here. Okotoni to the two black may say any evidence. Okay. Someone has on a defending champion. Yes. They were there on the defending champion. Maybe I do such today. I don't know what. Maybe I either no more can depend. I don't also come that the African one. So who did not come more than
enti eno Alex Menu no se senya kotokone asa team bia wo Ghana wo betra Africa no koba wo team no wan hwa ba bia wo bededa wo league nim kra no enye fedi agro no so sansem no na osi aban Berima the second ono enkane ne efre no Yamensa ene ebusan se openi House of Folk MTN FA Cup no ma free mo kotoko mo nso mo bo na ensembe na abeka fa ho
teams I wish that who we papa no omo ne ha adwene man you watch the team bia I already a third division second division first division once what team perspective on that competition there now are capable of winning the competition intimacy players is a more than any team bia be share bia musa obo ajo 3 points as na be kan sa and to me dey me jintu share na show my me dey see show me dey share as me dey see show mo mo just say na e break e nye starting pe see e break o mo to break e and we show want me na amon wa show but the make us go to the end time me share intimacy players mo no share yesu mu zampa competition bia na ye kwa kwachi
okay ntino nana osi aban Berima the second and I this answer no enso etudwa no osi asofo ko mo nya de no mafuna mu kotoko de match bia on be fan serious enso ho na ye wie no ene ne opani e friend Kwame Tewia ene so opani stadium no amanfo se ho nya save nti o mo ma o na edi afutuo na ade be mo mo
de me kan say obi a wo fe bia ehwe TV na obi a wo fe bia nti de me kan say ahomban bo de wo soro pa e wo soro pa ndi mo bia ansheki obi ansoro say ahomban bo de wo soro duba obi ne obetumi aye obi ahwe say ahomban awon mo omo ha but obi atumi ye obi ahwe ndi esoro wo fi a edusa ne ebo match wa bra
Oban enso eno ensema yede enso etudwa no ede ama na yade se yenkwen na ye lawyer Safuduku eni nkomo endra okopie mu enso court pollen samni gusua ekoso lawyer na mokoye no update no etesei
yankese ye was 6 accused persons ana nipa nsia ene abo mu kwadu nipa nsia no emu enum ena police watch omo ba court bia you also in Siena so if you accused person in there said the Kakashem no sella no odane first vonya menche no abranti friend Daniel Febri adodo no friend Rasta ana Brahma ana Ashi si ono na we are singing aye penalty no in this second case no na ba so ne enadwumadi ba so court no na ye se court no be ma ruling ana mu aye efa bail applications ya na lawyer for omututwaje the first, the second, and the sixth accused persons, you know. Court to the Moyeba. No court to Moya.
Okay, Entino, and no a lawyer Safu Duku, or no any communication director Edma Kumasi Asantegroko. Court on Sensemo or no ansuna ejremo at to bibia Eriama Koto Conendra, court omukweno or the Honsem and so etujano. Na Yerino and any House of Folk head coach Bubaka Watara Edin Komo and also over Futu Kakra and my House of Folk Chitafu.
But pressure is part of life, eh?
Yeah.
It's part of life. The only pressure I say,
yeah.
Now, the share as of all supporters understand, they criticize the positive. My motivation say, because of being on criticize us. I think you can't criticize,
Entino coach Bubaka Watara, head coach Adama House of Folk, and Ochem say House of Folk, Mua Quenya Biase, and Norman Koya Mobeche Margin, Nemo Madia on Peno, attempt the DSM Mobe Banamu, the deep players attempt, coaches attempt, and no Nanino Nemo, a Brebia, Moons and Norman Koyeno, Aquenya no Jose Mobeche Margin, and no coach Bubaka Watara, head coach Adama House of Folk. Na Endra, finance minister. Enso ewremu ewo mrahye bedwafie honorable Kessel ato forcing nsem kotuja budget no nsensem no na ade a eha Ghana youth ne pan na ye betting tax no eno chemsa de asisi ade betting tax odi ande no away omo yefro yentie honorable
Mr. Speaker, we will abolish the 10% withholding tax on winning from lottery, otherwise known as the betting tax. Mr. Speaker.
Yes, enti honorable Kessel ato forcing echemazisia betting tax no omo enso abolition no na bibia etimi aye kama na owie no na former finance minister honorable Adams Amin Muhammad Ochema adie be na honorable okay na betting tax be na na ewo ho yentie no.
Ladies and gentlemen, betting tax that they said they have abolished. We never collected betting tax. We never implement the betting tax. So to come and tell Ghanaians that you have abolished something that was not implemented is to deceive the people.
And so a former finance minister, Honorable Adams Amin Muhammad, ono ene Karaga Mrashebejani, na odi tuja se betting tax ne kra na ni ho enti se ne honorable finance minister say o ma yefri a edie ene o ma yefri sansem we no ye bebo ma su kopa papa de wie no ene call football administrator techiahin ene bu say opani betting tax no ebi mu say o ma yefri ebi so say na bibia ni ho onso be ka de na afa ho.
Betting tax is off corporate tax, immersion tax, and e-levy. So far, that's not much than lost will be any second subject. When you are about 80 of the man, we are in the 10%. And you could make a go. Until you are.
Okay, into no techiahin and this answer no to Jano na ocean kofwa yati omo tax e bet mo a ye ni anka say a victim me am kam sika yati afri mo na omo se na bibia no ye bebusa say sika na omo te ye no e hemfa na koy say nye omo na de bai dia ene omo nsanso emra biem na ye wie nsem no e Black Stars assistant coach Desmond Ofe or nsem bebre enso atuja openi na Black Stars AFCON ankoyo World Cup double header enso ewe yanim na eyade say edie no mosua free AFCON qualifies near boy na enoman koye no.
As we all know, it was a painful it was a very painful moment for us not to qualify for the AFCON this year in Morocco. But we've learned a lot. We've learned a lot from the mistakes on and off the pitch, and we feel like we are very hungry to try and rectify the situation. And once again, it's through hard work and through working together. And so we are willing to work really hard to rectify those mistakes. First and foremost, I think we have to look at ourselves first, because we have enough quality in the squad to make sure that we perform on the day. Yes, of course, we want to also make the Ghanaian fans very proud of us. So it's very important that we give a really good performance against Chad at home. We're going to fight, and it's going to be a final. So for us, I think it's very important to make sure that this window is wrapped up very.
Okay, Entino, assistant coach at my Black Stars. Desmond Ofe or say Omosuya Noma Bebre. Area free AFCON na yentimi qualifying to World Cup. Qualifies na ye money there. Ghana yen fendi agro kra. Latest a brain Entino. Ma memfa ensem efi 7 nyina ensia. Na 3 p.m. Asante Koroko ewo Kumase Babara Sports Stadium. Omone second 11 wise MTN FA Cup round of 16. Ya beri ye ni beko akodi akire na afen so ya hwede be free ma bana ye tena se da chena no pana ye nya bi enso ere asom ye na tiefo a etie Sompa 93.1 and afen so Sompa TV for nyina.
Okay, but I say we ye nua je kum blast de ke Orlando and there fit some details now so e dia brain but a lot of people and air casta about the said not implementing betting tax by the former finance minister, Honorable Amin Adams. Now, okay, before the former government introduced betting tax, no, it was their target to raise 400 million new Ghana cedis on betting tax. That was the target of the former government. But I found it strange. So the former minister, Eklemu, said they did not implement betting tax. Very, very strange.
It was implemented. I mean, Ghana Revenue Authority, the details are there. Several millions were collected. For crap or mudi bed debris. War receipt indicating say they are available. So some of these things, I don't think that. It's difficult for me to speak to this issue because of the person involved. So
why,
Dr. Mohamed? I mean, well, choice boys. I mean, very, very, very one of the finest, brilliant young man. That's why I was surprised. So check the presentation and the post press conference. Go and check his Facebook post. So say changes kakra because for him he should be able to know. But I think the nature in which it was implemented, but they should have checked. I thought that at his level, he should have just checked to find out whether they were charging it or not. That would have helped his case. But the Ukrainian G area, the records out there that they've made a lot of money out of that.
And this thing said, there were some people, and as a bet users, or mobile accounts, messages about more phone so with the companies alerting them say if say omuyi sa betting tax ni free horma they are sending them message and letting them know say omonso so no ebeyi the tax na that so say be when the 100 cedis see be about 10 cedi be free no they sent messages. Listen, the moment or sending messages at their brow it means that there is something which is there. Say ni horma yen send no home message. So clearly, every Ghanaian knows this. And you were mentioning some figures. We said they really wanted to acquire around 400 million Ghana cedis.
Okay, Ode, just listen. Okay, Ode, shall we? We as of October 2023, the government has raised 15 million new Ghana cedis on betting tax.
Yes, you see, what they had was the lottery tax, and the rate was the betting. Yeah. So they are saying. Yeah. So we didn't have a specific betting tax, but even though it was part of it.
Yeah.
So I know Nema Nkrofobe be having very serious doubts about it, but the truth is that when you go to the betting tax element, our GRA, you see, say,
okay. Yeah, Tosso, praise.
Yeah, Ken, I never come me. You see, when you talk about betting now, Ghana has Juma Bibrewa.
Okay.
Enuma Bibri, Ghana has as you speak. But believe you me, a Juma Ghanaians a betting. A Juma Bibri in the Ghana. A Juma Bibri and a Ghana, he was teaching doctors all sorts of work Ghana. But a Juma Ghana for the 1 year pound.
There's a company where put you pound power Ghana.
Yes, there's a doctor, it's a bet. there's a teacher etwa bet journalist metie say me twa bi
aso for that
all categories of works most of them etwa bet but on say akwa say me journalist me ntimi nye ebia teacher menim say what ye wo journalist or nye teacher ebia doctor unye journalist ne ade there are people are omo specific types of jobs omo ya eno ne ye one but na adwuma na o ye no wo honom no o site mi twa bet ne de ka ho enti bet na kwa a general work ana kwa say omo say when am friend say ye adwuma o ana but so what say omo say bet nye adwuma
anything there at the end of the day wunya reward there
there's a revenue
adwuma it's work anything wunya be in the form of money.
Commissioner,
one of the jobs I do. Yeah. Okay, I do better.
Okay.
But say
yes,
Commissioner, we understand.
The understanding of it now it isn't a profession. It is not being tagged as a profession. But
people
if you get the point here,
I'm all for treating it as a profession. Boys who would tell a briefcase or Pia or Comibia Bokotra betting center Bukucha.
But also officially,
the day.
About data mechanics, and yes, if you are making a bet near Juma, to say the others is a cano. Me percentages officially, maybe a journalist. Officially, there's a doctor. Officially, there's a teacher. Officially, there's a pilot and all those stuff. But wait, me I say officially, me is it a better or a gambler or you get the thing.
Okay, but I say what the
well, so.
Well, present here, there are a lot of jobs in this country. Officially, now, but Sika Obunyano. Who can officially grab Bibriya?
Yeah, that's very true.
Look,
that's very, very true.
When because I Moon Central for be Samieji, Sebi KVIP, Namu can same time. Do you know how much money he makes? Yeah, Madam Savage Black President.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, I said you want to be.
There were a lot of people are there involved in this business.
Said you want to Prince Betmaker say official.
Oh, okay.
They're official.
No, this just one. I have a lot of them.
Oh, yeah.
That's the money all official jobs you make money.
Of course.
Yeah, most of them. And they are touting and say business. Most of them business. Because we so always scapa. You are a businessman. Ejuma pote ben meton phones ebia meton paboa me enti ejuma ben ankasa no ye so in general we tout it as business people but I think say with this betting tax from frankly speaking it will go a long way to help a lot of people because penny you find say scanner tax na doesn't happen say it is so look so what the 100 cedis na bia make say o the 20 cedis na etwa. That's 100 cedis now in till 20 cedis now. They try any free more. I better saying 80 cedis. 80 cedis no yeah 10 cedis are free and no more. You see how it is. I say we don't value it, but it's kakesi and we've seen people are omutimi di bet na kesi. There are some people omutimi di a million Ghana cedis. They say old Ghana cedis 1 billion, 2 billion. The people stake and win such amount. Until imagine so be a trabet at the 1 billion Ghana cedis old. Nay, 10% free. So how much any 100 million, 10,000 new Ghana cedis and 100 million old Ghana cedis. And yet, kaketwa. So frankly speaking, it will go a long way to help a lot of people, and I am very much happy. But in some I buy now open, you know, me person me come because clearly we know say. Me person me jiatum say ebia he didn't get his information right, but we all know say it is something. Oh, there be.
But former finance
minister say I don't want to believe say he didn't get the information right.
I mean, look, he's not just a fan, he's a top brain.
Yeah.
Listen, I mean, Andam is a top brain. He found himself a top brain. I'm saying that. Let's end it. I mean,
because that's why a lot of people are fine. I had then the almost said didn't know cancer. So for me, I didn't say in a way I don't want to venture much into it. The whole thing they say yeah free honum any naba. Now Kotoko will game fancy.
Kakrebi.
Okay, well Kotoko 11 ways a game. Frankly speaking, I think it's a game, a better warm-up game for Kotoko. Because this is a game, team Nankasa or Kotoko, they are not organized in coming to play this game. Their coach is not part of the team. And the reasons why a coach is not part of the team, I don't know. Let me bring it up.
Coach, let us get 2080.
Well, the general thinking is the team is not well organized and Omone Kotoko, but I think it's going to be a walkover, and Kotoko should look at it and try their possible best here on to get a proper result, because after this, there are a lot of games in the league.
Okay, yeah, level one for number here, 21st clinic. Also, Siatica, what I say, I don't know, or twice, no, or two, and it was this one, say, in Tina says, I want to start to say to Chihuahua. I don't know, Namasa. Also, pa baby crana would this when the Timel Abuama, what Timanate. Eti, and no dear Basana, no abobody say, or memoir, who Jania Bedari 21st clinic, or me a sciatica express in the Yawa, your friend is sciatica. Now, Monquane clinica, Africa, or be sciatica research. After somebody we are so beer, it's a basso party. Number one sciatica research. And one 21st clinic, it's Bobote so better around. Yan be almost at the moment, Siatica, you would do what after saying that's some Kitwakra. Yan be the crew, Bano Robo 21st clinic, air lab and scan services, and a band of massage, any machine treatment, a hand over. No about Majua sa Kubasia de Obocha Quay, a hair overseas judge no moba Obobe Alpha Radio, a harder Super FM, Super TV Yaba, eti Obocha Quay, Yina Quay crowd. Brother Sow Yadia Oboase Court Junction, Afa Cry, your Domi Market and Sudan Grass at Techiman, but Piabo 21st Clinic, and Nicomo 0540 311 0540 Yahoma. We met to my friend 21st clinic about internet was some there a cloud internet on a woko. Now would drew her the patrol IPVT installation that of a CCTV camera installation in a year. That about the Wi-Fi and the hotspot deployment. Yeah, the special part, yeah, the camera department be a person you could be a here. About Bipiaso Etmaquate about the internet connection and about the one who provide internet in Sompa with me streaming and browser and one cloud internet. Now, a Juma year Bonajas of Ketokre, quite what top high, no, Abrosana, Love FM, a woman, Yenis Abrosana, Deep Shedibu, a horse, Kuba Rabak, a war. Eti patchone cloud internet 18 komo ewo ahoma weso eye 0202 699 110 0202 699 110 ahoma go to my friend cloud internet na fe wodi 18 komo Philip
Bema edu issues of secondary takrade ana mera ho
adai adai
edu issues of secondary and takrade ana mera ho adai unim club na prince ka ho ansem no secondary level wise
bi libo pa
ya ka one of the clubs in terms of more clouds or more aura club we ya kan omo asemi secondary 11 wise secondary 11 wise enya mo nkwala ku one of the oldest clubs are Ghana ye football no ewo one of the oldest clubs, and in terms of support base and as a fan base, you know, so we could connect how to folk in a few Minji ni say team be was support base, in the support base, you know, as to change team, for the secondary 11 wise. Then they now more be pam. Yet say a lot of stories from secondary 11 wise, which is not pleasant. Generally, secondary takrad nanga say go on. They say bison say secondary takrad say in general any Premier League team. Yes. They say what for Western Region road map, that is the football map now. Western Region baby Western Region air flourish bibieni Samra Boy and Etakwa. Summertex 1996 was Samra Boy. Bibieni Gold Stars Bibieni and SC Mediama Omo Atakwa. These are the three clubs. But gone are the days, and those were the times. They are football in Ghana. Wise, ne secondary Hazakes. Now Hazakes didn't put the mobile. They said secondary Hazakes. Was second division. As to cross on be qualify above medal league to just make weights. No more qualify above division 1. Hasma we go do. Team no produce George Owu no e division 2. They say a team no produce George Owu e division 2. I know that those in Takrade are watching, and I can tell you for a fact say who was second year Azakes awura be was be film. Second year Azakes at a point in time second year Azakes no mo ball muni coach. Yes. Second year Zakes at a point, Omo Bokra, Ubia ni wako a coach, Ojina was so instructing. Now, what for second year level wise team currently in the Access Bank Division 1, Zone 2 now or more. It is one of the most difficult zones because zona a more than power zone 2 of the Access Bank Division 1 league. Alaji Grunzers can face our Abdusalam Yakubus new to be as Wilson Atta's MTNFA capture a that is chairman, Honorable Wilson Atta, the team Sky Football Club IDK ID Pandi, Ebusia Dwarfs and then Swedro All Blacks South Zone. It was that same zone they produce and also promote team Samatex and BBN Gold Stars to the Premier League. And what is the performances of BBN Gold Stars and the Samatex? Scintillating. And the Samatex and BBN Gold Stars. Say we have started Ghana Premier League. Who per teams or more per league na jana. Samatex, Mediama and BBN Gold Stars. These are teams or more competing koroko. And they have to fight for the ultimate. But then no, we are Zakes no wise at the end AC. And then wise this season. You bought first round of the Access Bank Division 1 League New Year. Now the West team away, the West away performance was second 11 wise. And I can tell you for a fact, say, Hazakes started season with Malik Abdullahi. And when almost started season with Malik Abdullahi, some of us need THA and see why second 11 wise were struggling. But when a second 11 wise echo board the Super Medal League in the Western region, they were one of the powerful teams. I must say they were outstanding units in during the Super Medal League. And during the Medal League course, team be or chini be or show be including the final against Insiopunu Fidelity. Miami team Insiopunu Fidelity. Or Insiopunu Fidelity by 1-0 at the final. No qualify year bar that is the Access Bank Division 1 League. So the people of Takrade thought say why is our Premier League in the Division 1 there? And yeah, the next season, that is season here be come you be second 11 wise in the Premier League. Bra, Sasana wo dwen dia. Bompai is a wise to Division 1 non stay. Bompai so stay. But say no, we second 11 wise our team now. One interesting player, as I say no all born more than there is a guy, I friend Albert Forson. That is a new recruit. I friend Albert Forson. And in the last two games are Albert Forson, Abama second 11 wise. This boy is on fire. He's scoring goals left, right, and center. The last game in the Access Bank Division 1 League against Team Efrano, that is Asakem, he got a goal. And it was the last time they won a game at the Nana Jendu Park. When he said this season, what team sir? Omu form cry and Shadanya Papa in the zone 2. Access Bank Division 1 League now. Second 11 wise is one of the teams. Made the boy in the picture, a message on for picture into screens. The guy is called Forson. He's scoring goals left, right, and center. This is the boy. Say, oh no, the face of second 11 wise. But apart from that, there is one boy in the game now against Korokono. Or money Koroko Bobono. Koroko scouts and watching out for this boy. Your friend it's your Floss Pra, PP.
Okay.
Of New Takradi. That is a suburb in Takradi in the Western region. Why is Team Nankasano? Because of problems are one financial constraints a issue. But that's almost take some and yet. And any problem are why say
we Abasana Abasa here Mr. Kill. Mr. Kill there Bema the yard to do na won't mean now national. Why is Bema no I'm say oh well ni rebet me to the General Center ho na enkwada hwegu. Enti obe here Mr. Kill and okunu for the diaba monunumbi wise monunumbi na mobeba ne bedra so what as ebi so a na mo ma na ase onye eno araba bazen ana mo nkonkoje what as na ma no so entwitwa bi no monunumbi na mo no bia ase obete saa what ase and I will be so na mo be bia and hey praise na won twa me ya do so agu me ho ni nyina no me pacho na ye hunchu capsules na obehia enti munya bi na mo no na me ka cho sani ma be ko ediaba mo eno kulu fo no mo diaba we quality Chinese herbs and mo diaba enti unya bi no ma me pacho problem we nyina to betwa omamu baby to no bia no sabe ka bi nti ene kulu fo ni komo 0244 275 429 0244 275 429 homa bet my friend kulu for that fe what you would be come pa now what about the apostle
because of 11 wise financial problem football and for call you either serious
say papa they say
you either serious get investors to come and support you and jaibo football and patch or massa if you are not serious to understand say football a capital intensive a investment a abotre football yen to sukotoa na say be abeto any other day we abotre
say akoto bi dia to so ya to da bi
and sometimes can hear who say unim say betimi akoto players ya ba 5 years kan ento bago me wo mu dide bia
da bi wo mu dide
utiomuka
okay
on medical base omobusian for problems yeah so it's not a joke. Untimi nyanu say unim say unim say why is there titi masa nobody cares about that. Put money if not and the farm phobia say be omo wo bi omo sem on be some football. Neji I be a 20% share. Na for 80% no munya ni ye. De bia no beba be book ntama. For me that is the way forward. Anything sure that Philip Catram say omunja team there. If they are not ready to invest in it, please, they should stop. And yeah, by force. Why? Because some conformer no more will pray for anything. If you can't transport a head coach to a big game like this. For MTN, matches we win big games for them. Playing against Sandy Godogo.
A coach you know that yeah try to carry ball for and I say and I can't walk up.
So it's very sad. Now that's one of it. From Otuado to Winfreshefa, Omunjai say Omukasa Bibre. It's not necessary. Black Stars and qualify. If you learn lesson qualifiers to the World Cup. Lesson I was learning. We want you to make sure you implement it. They should stop talking. Beat Chad, beat Madagascar, first phase. Then I say at least Niema and Namoa say be man to the year my young qualifier. At least you are showing say must be until the game is played. Please keep whatever I say you have learned to yourself. You don't need it. No, Kasano Yados, we are not interested. We want to qualify. More kind of chat. No show more 4, 5. What do you say?
Yeah.
Then Madagascar, Papa. Then you are now talking. Now the two dicey games were is against Comoros and against Mali.
Okay.
Very dicey. But when there's some opportunity, now I'm prepared for it. What do you say? Now manya you support. We need 2 games here. 1 year is support. What do you say? Now you need GDA say Comoros who are for me between Comoros and Mali. Comoros is more deadly than Mali now. Say 2 niya bebo ha, but you need 2 and saying until any better sir. So almost making sure say and now more some to as coaches in preparing the minds of the players, proper training, tactical strategy for the game approach. How psychologically, based on MSC, how would you know, the issue of captaincy, they should focus on these very important things. No more making sure, say, a bar chat, now you're queen himself. But before that, they should not tell us, we have learned. What have you learned? What have you used the lesson for? Nothing.
What display or picture?
That's the point. So, I'm prepare more to do. Behind the scene, behind closed doors, and prepare the team very well to come and beat Madagascar, Chad, and then Madagascar. Then we'll be talking. But for now, I think that they are talking too much. And the victory. Ghana for Buifu because we failed to qualify for the AFCON 2025 in Morocco. So now, show proof of Niamosiano by making sure that this back-to-back game you win it. Then we can be proud of you in a way, not too proud there in a way. I'm going to qualify for the World Cup 2026 now. Then we can say that we are not proud of them.
But that's it. apostle and we the man apostle say better task no so be can was but e ma be focus no na oso aka mo
say better task come I mean it's good that they took it
okay ba ko dey na no kan be wo interest umpa
for interest no emfa no nyam for pa
okay yo
crap positions sometimes if you force to class go can say be on your result then you can police
okay okay yo ti yem focus no na mo fa ma to training to so ma me yem focus no na mo Tabita clinic so ye be bia me kan for dia boss e ba the lab e ba no scan what I say and afi e ba no consultation na ni nyina ye free e wo Tabita wo dia wo kwa do de say waje o card na 50 Ghana what I say wo 50 Ghana per baby a dey obi bia the ba the scan e ba the consultation and afi e ba no counseling ni nyina no e free wo Tabita clinic e ba no diabetes infections awodo and afi e ba the say wo jo so no e ba the 10 time ultimate control obrebo afi wo sa wo kidney wo bia be patcho ye wo adwuma pa and afi e ba the say also the edokrowa no bobode so betre wuram e wo Tabita clinic na afi bia so tobacco e diama burning sensations awodo and afi wo sisi ye ya edru paso wo ntimi di adwuma wo de ni Tabita clinic it runs for real matter for video no fato so e ma me na afi ye ku enim kama na me nya adwuma no eso informable ewo Tabita clinic dey be so ko wa ayaresa no enya asem keto ko mu heavy wo mo bu adwuma pa afei me patro Tabita say the cha kware dey enye ba bia wo ba yira wo ye wo ahojo daban sidi janse ho a wo de wudra ahojo daban a wo so ko sidis wudu sidis a wo ba hu Tabita clinic what as your bu adwuma pa 0260 1962 19 0260 1962 19 Yahoma Umetuma fre Tabita clinic na fe woni perifo eso etime edi komoti yen focus no and 10 times na fe yen ku yenim pepa ni yakọ pepa 0551 931 931 0551 931 931 0548 931 931 Umetuma fre na wo do adwe kire eso diaba Jubentine so 10,000 for your queen kama na bibia so etuma kokai 0551931931 0548 931 ubetuma frɛ na wo do adwe kyerɛ aba dwumadi so Sompa 93.1 FM na bibia so ekwemi pacho ɛdɛ so birthdays wo ha yɛbɛhwɛ na afei yɛtimi ɛwura mo birthdays ni mo Philip ɛdɛ obi ti ni birthday na birthday ho ke birthday bia no a yɛnkɔ na afei yɛmfa course no. Good morning. Hello. Good morning. Okay. Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir. Pacho.
Yes.
Hello, Yeto.
Good morning.
Udi.
What's with you?
Hey, Peter, what to say?
Hey, you're not aware.
Peter, me ba obe sanka.
No, we can't catch up.
Aye, Mr. Baba, Mr.
Make a big deal.
Okay. Yet you.
And I'm going to talk about no more father.
Bedase pa. Yo. Bedase. Pito. Okay, yo, Pito. Let us say Pito the Atelicanity for another color on the line. I hear to us. Live on Sompa 93.1 FM. Timunya birthday is so ready now. Here to us. Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Minya.
Me pacho we did maybe akasa free one. Yes, sir.
You did under that from my before.
Oh, maybe I say we be able call.
Let's say now about my papa.
Bedase.
Na.
See that pacho bit you.
Kakra me kan say essence personal when you hear to so kwa no na say you share no ho for the e ba.
Oba ye free so. Dey me no. Ah, oba ye free so.
Ah, okay. Na let's talk about more. What about you papa? Ya me sure pa. Na na me be say where for a match no. Let me dia men kwa me dia me say where for bet ma we me.
ref wo betuma video
o be je won mu piano abese mu kwa the bond is to be on bo and the first match na be ka say pasta bobo ni be ya na be so eti say emlen card na be say ntuma me nyam be da so ma crowd
yo be da say erede say be you know batch the shana atwo sa o do ade say ukọ Sompa 3.1 FM or Facebook no so na wakotwa ubos code ne da ho wakotwa bet ni wadi. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes sir, Pacho D.
Eric didn't Nana ya mkata ji santa senyi.
Okay, Nana ya Pacho yeti o.
Bet now come on na se be da ma.
Hey. What did be ana? What did be? Hey. Nana, ada ya hu be kire ho e.
Bet na mo de no.
Aye. Okay, yes, that's say we follow Sompa. Why? Now that's what also did you. That's a good to cry. Good morning. Hello. Hello. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Pacho, did baby akasa free?
Hello.
Me Pacho me talk. Good morning. We did baby akasa free.
Hello.
We did baby akasa free. Me talk.
Me did na boate.
Okay. Dada Pacho yeti o kasa free yeti o.
Oh, me bo mama so le ju apa moye.
Yeah, that's
I ran so mo mama me di that.
Yeah.
No mama me di that pa me da ma se bi sira mo.
Yo. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Let me shout. Okay. And then the other so you drop it. Facebook on the suti. Uti bia. Yeah, the betting code that to Facebook on so. Code that eco charity. What I say? That's how far that's your bra. Kaba pa. And then ababa one it didn't Regina Bensa or a dancing acro from and then the birthday. It is Regina and the Facebook could also get you a Jeku Blasted, aka Orlando. And I was saying, oh, we say Regina Bensa or a dancing acro from or we say the birthday. Was saying a couple shadow that on Tony says so a good year, oh, you be so about Regina. Happy birthday, girl. Happy, super fantastic, courageous birthday. It had a brother quite about your document, you know. So at the SC, now you are back with MC Malik. MC Malik, so I will say another person birthday. Tia Shada Fiedi, Afro, come on. Ababa, Wado, okay. Hey, okay, your friend, Miss Gloria appear. Happy birthday to you. Louis Dankwa and say, oh, we show happy birthday, aka small doctor. That's what we show happy birthday. The couple na auto kwanem. Yani jumadi this year, there be a tuma be patrol or trano pa yesabe bio na yedi diaka edi atuamo soba full time sports the way this na had this year. Ti there be a tuma or trano pa yesabe bio and let talking. Siaboga ashati baba yakabo.